Well, welcome, Cardinal fans. Good evening and welcome to St. Michael Catholic High School YouTube channel, where the voices of Cardinal football are the students of St. Michael. This is the Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast pregame show. Emerald Homes is a premier manufactured homes dealer in Lower Alabama. Since 1997, Emerald Homes has delivered quality, peace of mind, and lasting customer satisfaction in beautiful and affordable homes. Highway 59 in Loxley. Call 947-2311. I'm Tony Madsen, your on-site host and producer for the 2024 season. Great to be with you this week. Well, the number one ranked team in Division 4A, they're here. The Jackson High School Aggies have made the 90-minute trip downtown to the St. Michael campus to take on the undefeated St. Michael Cardinals. Could be said that this is the biggest game in school history. The Cards are undefeated through 5 weeks for the first time, possibility of a home playoff game for the first time, and then throw in a new stadium, Jumbotron and all, and I think it's a true statement. This is the biggest game so far in the brief history of St. Michael's. We will join in on the hype surrounding the game soon enough, but let's first refresh our memory after the bye week. Week 1 was an impressive victory over non-region Bayside Academy by 21 points. Gotta say that felt good. We saw the emergence of Carmar J. Lavoie at running back as he covered for an injured Noah Moss. He was a player of the week that game. And then week 2, it was a big-time win over 5A opponent John Carroll Catholic out of Birmingham. Gunner Rivers with a big-time come-from-behind win, 20-19. Scoring late, and then the defense held on for the final 6 or 7 minutes. Gunner ended up as our player of the week. And somebody's swiping on your camera there. I'm sorry. Let me switch that over. And then week 3, we traveled to East Bruton to take on W.S. Neal in the first region game. It was a 46-28 victory over the Eagles, with Noah Moss stepping back into the starting lineup and taking over. 16 carries for 167 yards and 4 receptions for 86 yards and 2 TDs. Obviously, the WCN player of the week. And then week 4, we traveled to Satsuma, put up another 45 points against the Gators, a 45-7 region win. Tucker Tomlinson with a monster 3 TD game, 7 receptions for 182 yards. That's over a 21-yard average, and, of course, the WCN Player of the Week. Week 5, we hosted Escambia County High and expected a tough third region game, but Gunner Rivers and the quadruplets of Brody Jones, Tucker Tomlinson, tight end Cooper Kurth, and running back Noah Moss put the pedal down and didn't let up until nearly 50 was on the board. A 49-12 win. Brody Jones with the Player of the Week performance with 132 yards receiving and 2 TDs. Add them up, it pops right out at you. The Cardinals are 5-0 on the season and 3-0 in region play. Add them up again and figure in the first ever number 5 ranking for the Cards. And yes, Jackson coming to town and ranked number 1. We'll say it again, the biggest game of the school history. Stay tuned to the WCN for the coaches interview next, and then we'll be back in the nest with a special pregame guest, a former SEC quarterback. He has a son on the team. That's the only hint you're going to get. This is the Emerald Homes pregame show. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN. Well, I am not getting the commercials to run. That's not a good thing. I don't know what's up here. Let's take a look. We're in the ads. We're trying to fire the ads. They're not working. I'll switch to another one. We are going to reset the ads, start over again, and fire the ads. That's just simply not working. I don't know. Fire ad. Hold on. Audio override. It is just simply not working. Well, that is a heck of a deal. With my ads are not working. I have them set up and ready to play for you. Again, the Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast is ready to go. Now let's fire it. It is just not coming across. No, it is not playing. I do not know what's going on. I have to apologize to that. We are not getting any commercials at the moment. They are all set up. They're right in front of me. So we should have Fire ad. It's just not working. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to remove that one. Fire ad. It's still not working. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have to figure that out. In the meantime, usually in the first spot here, we have Coach Rivers with his interview, and I will load that up right now. And we will take a look at that. While I load that up, I'll talk to you again. We're taking on Jackson tonight. I again apologize. There's some technical difficulties. Got a little bit of rain going on tonight. That's not what's hurting me. But I am looking for Coach Rivers' interview. We'll get him up. Rivers for halftime at Jackson. There he is. Let's see if we can get that running for you. And while that's playing, I'll see if I can't get the ads fixed. And then we'll have our special guest when we return. Hold on. Good evening and welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network. This is Tony Madsen and Coach Philip Rivers out at the Rusty Coles Fieldhouse on a Thursday night before Jackson comes to town. Good evening, Coach. How are you?
See you, Tony.
Congratulations on 5-0. Every week we talk about the knots. 4-0, 5-0, we're building up. How does all that feel?
Yeah, good. I think it's as coaches, you sit in the office.
Good evening and welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network. This is Tony Madsen and Coach Philip Rivers out at the Rusty Coles Fieldhouse on a Thursday night before Jackson comes to town. Good evening, Coach. All right, I have to apologize. I have got things really messed up here for you this evening. Let me see if I can. The ads are just a problem this evening. Let me try to restart that Philip Rivers interview for you, and then we'll be back with our special guest. Hold on. Good evening and welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network. This is Tony Madsen and Coach Philip Rivers out at the Rusty Coles Fieldhouse on a Thursday night before Jackson comes to town. Good evening, Coach. How are you?
See you, Tony.
Congratulations on 5-0. Every week we talk about the knots. 4-0, 5-0, we're building up. How does all that feel?
Yeah, good. I think it's as coaches, you sit in the office in the summer and look at the schedule. I mean, shoot, even going back to the spring, and we all really said, hey, we're gonna have a chance now to be 5-0 hosting Jackson, and a lot of work put in by these guys over the summer and to get that done. But we got here, and now we got a heck of a challenge ahead of us. But we had a good week of practice, so I'm looking forward to seeing them play tomorrow. How's
the health of the team through 5 games, and now we've had 13 days to rest?
Yeah, I think as good as it's been, considering obviously some of the season-ending losses we've accrued over the season. But it's probably as good as it's been. I hope they feel as fresh as they felt. We had a productive bye week, but we didn't kill them in terms of the workload, and then we had a solid week of practice. So we should be flying around.
When you have extra time like that, I've also heard you say you kind of stay true to yourself. You've got an extra week to kind of throw into. Do you throw anything extra into practice, any extra plays, or is it time to just keep your head forward?
Yeah, it's a little more for us. I mean, I think especially in high school, I think you can do it too much in the NFL. In certain bye weeks, there was times, over 16, 17 years where sometimes you did more prep for who you were playing, and you almost can do too much. You almost talk yourself out of stuff because you've looked at it too much. So we really focused on our fundamentals and technique. We practiced our ones versus ones and did some different drills that we needed to improve on, and really kept the Jackson prep as normal as possible. Certainly, as coaches, we were looking at it a little bit over the bye week, but we didn't do any game plan with the boys.
Let's take just a quick look back at Escambia County, our 5th win, and actually that puts us at 3-0 in region play. The offense scored on their first 7 possessions. Both the running and passing attack seemed a little bit unstoppable throughout the game. What didn't work for us? What do you need to work on?
Yeah, well, certainly it was a heck of a game. It was a heck of a night. But then you go watch the tape, and there's so many little things to clean up, whether it be a double team block here, whether it be a route this backside, whether it be, Gunner being a little more disciplined with his eyes on a certain play. So there's always things to clean up. But you're playing pretty dang good when you score the first seven possessions. And the biggest thing I took away from that game was how fast we started on every phase. The kicking game, the defense, the offense. We started fast. You looked up and it was 21-0, and that was good to see, because thinking back to W.S. Neal, we kind of wallowed around, felt like the first quarter and a half before we got going. So it was good to see us get off to a fast start.
Now, the stats show the offensive skill players got involved early, as you said. Tight end Cooper Kurth, he moved the chains. Noah Moss seemed to find every hole open. And Gunnar Rivers, he completed 65% of his passes. And then Tucker Tomlinson had 2 TDs. Brody Sella came in for a 17-yard. Trying to fill them all in here. And Brody Jones had 137 yards receiving and 2 TDs. From a coordinator perspective, is that just fun to call?
Yeah, no, it is. And I think you see so many guys getting involved. It's fun to see the ball get spread around and see our guys, our playmakers make the plays that they're supposed to make. And it was a good night. And again, I think the one thing in that is the guys up front. For all those skill guys to have production, the guys up front have to play well, and they have all year, and they keep getting better, and they'll be a key factor in the game tomorrow.
They sure will. Jackson has a big front. There's no doubt about that. How do you feel about the defense coming together so strong?
Yeah, I thought through the summer and the 7-on-7 stuff, the communication was where I thought we made our biggest jump, and I think that's continuing now. Them communicating and being on the same page, all 11 guys, and then continuing just to run to the football. 11 guys running to the football, and make them snap it again. Make them snap it again. One of our 3 core things is eliminate big plays, and that seems to be in every game. Even in this Escambia game, they did nothing all game but 2 huge plays. So that's going to be critical against Jackson, is just make them snap it again. And maybe they can continue to snap again and earn it and score on us. And if they can, then that's just credit to them at that point. But we got to eliminate the big plays with the running back and obviously the quarterback and the wideouts.
A lot of real good performances on defense. Toby Edmonston recovered a fumble. Ollie Deese with some real nice tackles, and then Abram Rogers just keeps coming on.
Yeah, those guys are playing well. And again, those guys you mentioned, it's no mistake that you mentioned them, because they fly to the football. Those guys are always around the ball. And when you're around the ball, usually good things happen.
Well, let's shift gears here and let's look at Jackson. I've heard this called the biggest game in school history. You got the number 1 team in 4A coming to town. We're ranked number 5, first time in school history as well. Do you agree with that statement?
I think so, certainly hosting it on campus. But at the same time, I think we don't need to make it more than it is in terms of the implications on our season. Because, either way, win or lose, the next week's game is going to be huge. Another region game. And then after that one, in 2 weeks, then it's Orange Beach. It was going to be huge. So I think it only gets bigger as the season gets later. But I'm also not shying away from that fact. You got the number 1 running back in the nation in 2027 coming in here. You got one of the top quarterbacks in 2026 coming in here, and a Jackson team that's ranked number 1 for a reason, because I think they are the best team in 4A. And so it is awesome to host them here. But I don't want at that same time, along those same lines, you can't play this game like we're trying to hang on to something. I think we ought to play free. I don't feel any pressure on St. Michael. We shouldn't feel any pressure. We should play free, cut it loose, and see what happens.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. Good luck and safe play. And we're back to the nest. St. Michael Cardinal High School on the YouTube channel, also known as the Wild Cardinal Network. We are here to the 5-0 St. Michael Cardinals are taking on the number 1 ranked Jackson Aggies. And we are special guest tonight in the booth in the pregame show here. We have Robert Pookie Jones, Brody Jones's father. Now, if you didn't know, Mr. Jones was a 2-star athlete, for the University of Kentucky, 1990, 91, 90 through 93, correct?
That's correct.
Kentucky's Mr. Football in 1989. And then in 93, his football career culminated with a Peach Bowl. It wasn't a victory, though.
Yeah,
boy, I read about it, though. It was a tough game,
yes,
wasn't it?
It was.
If you paid attention to the stats, you won that game. And then, again, he played baseball. And after that year, he was drafted by the Colorado Rockies organization and played some professional baseball, also for the Canadian Football League.
Correct, yes.
So you've been around in 2 different sports. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Tell me just a little bit about your family. You also have a son, Jacob, playing at University of South Alabama.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about him. He played at what high school?
Yeah, he was at West Jessamine High School where I was coaching. So I coached forever in Kentucky. And me and my wife were talking about it. It was like, hey, how am I going to be able to see Jacob? It's 11 hours if Brody plays on a Friday. So we liked Orange Beach. We came to we spent a summer down here, or a fall, I should say. Then I worked for home on my own business, so I was fortunate enough to be able to move the family down here, and we got closer to Jacob. The Lord blessed us with being able to watch him a little bit at Grambling, and then he's at South Alabama right now. I do have a son in Kentucky still, Trevor. He's my oldest. And then what a great situation to have Brody come here at St. Michael's.
He's enjoying a nice season this season. Had a nice year last year as well. Can I ask you, as much experience as you have as an athlete, specifically football, let me talk to you a little bit about our quarterback, Gunnar Rivers. When you look at him, what do you see?
Oh, I see a kid that's got complete composure. He's you can see the jump from – it's hard to play as a freshman at varsity level. I don't care, especially in Alabama, and I'm sure other states are just as good too, but – for him to make that jump from a freshman to the sophomore, you can kind of see that, you're going to have to go through your sophomore lows. He had a great season last year, but we're starting to see him. He anticipates really well. I got a chance to watch him a lot this summer. He makes good reads, anticipates. His growth is really good. Of course, he's a Rivers too, so that helps.
Yeah, he does. He's got just a certain he doesn't get excited.
No, he's got a lot. He's got moxie. He's got the it, what I call it. You never want to take that away. When I used to coach kids, you want them. It's called cocky confidence.
Yeah.
And he's got that internal cocky confidence. And today's going to be a big game. It's going to be, I think, the weather is not going to help either side, but it's just part of what you got to do as a football player.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do whatever the weather is.
Yes.
You got to play in it for
That's
the most
right.
part. Tell me, I'd love to talk to you. You threw balls to receivers after you played with some very good athletes.
Yes.
I noticed that as I was looking over your career at Kentucky. I'm not sure. I didn't read too much about Canadian football.
Yes.
Did you have some good receivers up there?
I did. And here's what's weird. When I went to Canada, I had hurt my shoulder in baseball. That's why I left baseball. I had a labrum tear, which was me taking a punishment at Kentucky. So that's why I left early too. Mm-hmm. Because I was fortunate. I was going to get drafted my sophomore year because I turned 21 my sophomore year. The Angels wanted me to leave, and I just didn't. And because I couldn't leave, we had like a bunch of seniors coming back, and we were going to make a run to the Peach Bowl. So I decided to come back, and I'm glad I did because, you'll never forget those relationships. So so then I went to the Canadian League, and I kind of shut it down early. My arm just wasn't where it was. So but it was a great opportunity. I got to travel around and see. I've been in Bend, Oregon, all the way to British Columbia. So, yeah, it was a great ride.
I bet it was an awesome experience.
It sure was.
With all that experience in football, let's take a look at your son, Brody, and Tucker Tomlinson, our two wide receivers. Break those down to me like you did with the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, well, Tucker, it's just, they need each other. They feed off of each other, and I'm so glad that this is the first year they've been able to play with each other. Last year, Tucker got hurt. So it's really cool for him to be able to – Tucker takes the top off. Brody can take the top off. Tucker can run the middies. He can run the meshes. I think the key tonight is going to be our tight end. Tucker and Brody, hey, here's what Jackson's going to do. This is just seeing what Jackson is. Jackson is Jackson. You can see him against Saraland. They're going to play man-to-man. They're going to say, we are better than you guys are. We're going to grab you. We're going to mug you. And we're going to try to change you off a mesh, off your routes. And that's what they're going to do. But the biggest key is our tight end and our running back. Because Noah can run now you got to decide if you want to put extra guys in the box to stop Noah. because we got a good running back too.
We do, and we've got a second one kind of in the wings
That's
there with
right.
Kamara J. Lavoie.
I forgot, but yeah, and that's exactly right. Yeah,
And I kind of suspect that Coach Rivers is kind of hiding them off the field until a big game like this.
Yeah.
Because if you've got the two of them in the
Yes.
backfield, that's a 1-2 punch that's hard
Yes.
to recover from.
that's exactly right.
Now Finn Larch, he's one of our favorite broadcasters
Yes.
here with the broadcast class, and I'm sure he's got a question for Pookie Jones. What do you got there for us, Finn?
Well, I just wanted my question is, how do you think that Brody Jones got so good? Like, who was teaching him in the beginning how to catch all the balls and just get to the way he is today?
I'll be honest with you, and I'm gonna brag on him a little bit because he was a big Odell fan, and I'm glad he wasn't a big Lamar Jackson fan. Okay, because I wanted him to gravitate because I knew he was a good athlete. He's a really good basketball player. He's just fortunate he hasn't been able to play here because he had some injuries. But he's always worked hard. He's always had great hands. He really was a heck of a baseball player growing up. But he had elbow problems, so he stopped playing after his middle school. I think that hand-eye coordination really helped him develop his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, great question.
He's been having just an excellent season. When I interviewed him earlier this week, a fantastic kid, by the way.
Thank
what a
you.
great interview. If you haven't heard that, go on to the WCN and listen to Brody. He just fantastic answers and a real nice young man. You should be proud of him.
I appreciate it.
But one of the things that he said, and then I lost my train of thought. But one of the things that he said was that Tucker was the speed receiver, and he was the cut guy. And is that's pretty much true when you look at Tucker?
Yes.
You see him on 1-and-1, and you were a quarterback. Is that
Yes.
what you would look at and just wink at him and say go?
Oh yeah. See, that's what you're going to see tonight. I think you're going to see Jackson's going to have to decide which cornerback they're going to put on which receiver.
Yeah.
Whether it's the kid that's going to Alabama or whoever else they have. So me and Brody have been trying to guess about that. But Tucker is extremely explosive. He makes really good. And yes, he is what you call your straight line go ball guy. But Tucker can run all the middies too. And you never know. You might see Brody. If you notice when Brody runs his go routes, he's usually on the outside. So it's really cool. They really, really play off each other very well. So that is going to be huge. And I told him, a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, don't get frustrated. Guys are going to drop balls. I mean, you had one drop last year. That's all you had last year. This year, you've had to do a little adversity. You've had some drops. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's just get ready. It's a turtle. You're a tortoise. You're just going toward the finish line.
Yep.
All right. So.
Yeah, and our goal is the playoffs.
That's exactly right.
Tonight, even though it's a big, huge game, it is 1 out of 10 games. It's 1 out of 6 we need to get into the playoffs. So we got to put it in some perspective of like that. Well, we've thrown the pregame way out of kilter because we've had so much fun up here with Pookie Jones. Just one last question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that we can take one of the stats that I came across was if you can score more than 30 on Jackson, they are like 6-69 or something.
Right.
Do you think we can score 30 on them? You saw him play 4-on-4s or 7-on-7.
Let me, if you don't mind, if you got a second, I want to talk about Duckworth real quick.
Go ahead.
I didn't give him
I didn't ask you about that. We wanted to. Yes, please.
I got a chance to watch him last year, and got a chance to watch him a couple of times in 7-on-7. I think the kid is really, really taking it personal about him just being an athlete. He really has thrown the ball a whole lot better when I've seen him from last year, and me just getting here and being. I'm just seeing what I can see. He's throwing the ball very well this year, and I think he's going to have a great career wherever he decides to go and play in college. I've just gained a lot of respect. These are two quality quarterbacks going to go against each other tonight.
Yeah. It is. It's going to be a dogfight. I got no question about that. We can see some rain still coming down. The field conditions. You think that'll hurt us at all?
I'll be honest with you. My son fights with me, Jacob, who's at South, because he's a quarterback, and I told him that listen, usually the receivers have an advantage over the DBs because the receivers know where they want to go. DBs are backpedaling, and if it's a slick field, I think it could play into our receivers' hands on both sides, and then the running game, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Noah Moss, sorry, he's been just running like a maniac. He missed our first 2 games, but since then he has really came on. The last thing I wanted to ask you about is last year Brody had some problems with his hips. Is that okay? Is that all good?
Yeah, he's really that's why he was not being able to play back. I said, listen, let's just get healthy. He was growing, and he was still in that growth mode a little bit. Yeah, we really worked on his speed. We're going to, as soon as football season's over this year, we're going straight in the speed work to keep his hip strength going. You just don't think about stuff like that, man, with their growth
Yeah.
of these young men, their hips and their joints. You take it for granted. Mm-hmm. So, yes, thanks for asking. He's since 7-on-7, you can see his explosiveness has gotten better. But he's got, we've got a goal that we want him to hit. Of course, we want him to be the best player for his team. That's what I've always told him. Don't be selfish. But his goal is to try to run a 4.4 next year before we get here. So, and that's what he needs to do. So,
what's he run now?
He's probably a 4.5.
4.5.
He's a 4.5. But if he gets to a 4.5, people start recognizing you. So, and they're recognizing him now. This is a big game for Noah, Tucker, and the program.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity.
Gunner.
Right
Yes.
in front of him here
Yes,
is a
sir.
huge opportunity.
Yes.
Well, again, we've thrown the pregame into just all kinds of mess tonight, but that's awesome. We've had such a great time up here with Robert Pookie Jones, Brody Jones' father, two-star athlete for the University of Kentucky in the early 90s. Again, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to try to fire an ad here, sir. Thanks again for joining us. You're listening to watching Cardinal Football on the WCN.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the Gulf Coast beaches on Highway 59 South, across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900.
ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction services, disaster planning, environmental services, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. At ClearPath, we know time is of the essence. We want to be your single-source solution when disaster strikes. Creating a clear path to life restoration, call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com. Go Cardinals.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customers and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3, located at the Loop in Midtown, call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile County, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspections. If your red light is on, make sure to call Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850-2015 or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals!
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control. Dang it.
Sorry. Go right ahead. Go right into it.
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Weed Solutions Plus is your true locally owned one-stop shop. Call Weed Solutions Plus today at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals.
Our mission at Southern Endodontics is to provide exceptional endodontic care grounded in Christian values. We are dedicated to treating each patient with compassion, integrity, and respect, while delivering advanced, personalized dental treatments. Our goal is to reflect Christ's love through our work and ensure every visit is a comfort experience. At our endodontic practice, we blend expert care with Christian compassion. Call 251-414-3031 or visit southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
Bad. All right, we're live.
And the kick, it's received deep down inside the 15 by Moss. Moss is going to take it to the right. He's going to turn upfield. He's got a little bit of room, but he's met. Oh, he's broken through the tackles, out wide across almost to the 40-yard line, where the Cardinals will start with excellent field position here on this Friday night versus the Aggies of Jackson.
Yeah, and that's just something we've seen out of all couple games out of Noah Moss. He'll get hit immediately, and then thing is down, and he's worth a junior, and then everyone knows the running back, E.J. Carrell, the number 1 running back in the nation for his class of 2027, a sophomore with 20-plus D1 offers.
Also, don't forget, they have a huge receiver in number 6, Red Chapman, who is just lighting it up out wide for the Aggies. They'll try Moss again to the left side. He'll have maybe back to the line of scrimmage where it will bring up 3rd and long. Little different look tonight. Cards come out 2 run plays back-to-back.
It is. I mean, it's something that the Cardinal offense has not seen. Usually they're very explosive off the run, and it's just they haven't really gone against this good of a team, I guess, all season.
Yeah, you look at the size up front, and whoa.
Right.
There's some major beef on that line right there.
Yeah, for sure. So it looks like Brody Sella just came out for Cooper Helper.
Delay a game on the offense. 3rd and 10, that'll back them up to 3rd and 15 here on their opening drive of the first quarter.
And it's a wet one tonight. I expect that. What are your thoughts on that, Coach BD?
Well, I think that you're going to see some explosive plays tonight, whether somebody falls down or ball slips out of somebody's hand. There are going to be some plays to be had.
For sure.
I would bet on some point somebody's going to plant and make a cut, and a DB's going to slip down, and that's going to lead to 6. Rivers fakes the give to Moss. He's looking for Jones. He's got him on the out route. A little bit of a push. Nothing there. Out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th and long for the Cardinals. And I imagine they're going to keep their offense out because it's going to be a track meet tonight.
For sure. But risky move, but Coach Edwards, 4th and 15 from your own 30. I mean, if you don't get this, Aggies have a big chance to score here.
Yeah, looking at that beef up front, Demetrius Wilson, the defensive tackle, 99. He's 6'3", 290.
It turns out the Cardinals will punt.
Garcia back. He'll get the kickoff. Nice punt. It'll take a Cardinal roll out of bounds at the 38, and more importantly, doesn't give Jackson a chance to return.
Yeah, that's something. That's huge. Definitely keep the ball out of Jackson's hands as much as we can. Yeah, so led by number 1, Landon Duckworth. This past couple months just decommitted from South Carolina. And that big number 13 back there with offers from Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, Oregon, you name it. Only a sophomore.
Duckworth shotgun. He's got Kroll to his right. They're going to give to Kroll. He's going to take it left. He's going to stretch it out. He's going to break 2 tackles. 3, 4 down the sideline. All the way down to the 20-yard line. Last week on the opening play against LaFleur, handoff, touchdown.
Yeah, and that's going to be something huge. We got to stop number 13. He's a big boy, and he can run.
A lot of broken tackles on that. He's just going to run through people. So I would imagine get used to seeing a lot of that.
For sure.
I don't think that transmitter for the
I would expect a heavy dose right here.
I don't think the transmitter for that scoreboard camera is on.
Duckworth, he's going to drop back. He's looking for Gordon. Overthrows the intended receiver. He had Gordon, but he had King wide open to the right. He's another weapon to watch out for. Omar King, number 11.
Yeah, it's throws like those that you just got to have as a defense. Tips and as Coach Corbett, our defensive coordinator, says, tips and overthrows, you got to have them. So that was a bigger chance for St. Michael to get a pick, but happy the ball ends up on the ground, does an incomplete pass.
You got a false start on the Aggies. That'll back them up 5. Real quick while we're going down this list of Galacticos superstars, you've got number 6, their big target, Red Chapman, 6'4".
Dang.
Matched up on Braden Smith tonight. A little bit of a height advantage. They're going to fake the give to Kroll. Duckworth's going to keep it. Call his own number. He's going to cut, miss, touchdown, Aggies. He is going to make a lot of people look silly tonight running that ball.
Yeah, that's a dual threat quarterback we have here. Kind of like Lamar Jackson type of figure.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Duckworth, in the rivals rankings for the class of 2026, just in the state of Alabama, he is the number 3 prospect. Also on this list, Jamarian Gordon, the number 8 prospect. And then when you go to the class of 2027, as you were talking earlier, out of the rivals 250, the 250 best high school players, Mr. Krall is number 12 on that list.
Wow.
You know, for Jackson to be such a small town and the demographic, Franklin, that is a huge group of, you talk about elite players, like a once-in-a-lifetime that we're seeing here.
Yeah, it's crazy how he's got all these athletes. What a time to be alive, you know. And I remember you hear Jamarian Gordon, he just decommitted or switched his commitment from Alabama this past couple of months to UCF. Right around the time Nick Saban left.
Yep, hop on the old Gus bus down there at the Bounce House in Orlando. PAT pending here. Kick is up. And it is good. Jackson leads 7-0, 9:17 to go in the first. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Ever been inside a manufactured home?
You mean a trailer house?
No, man. I mean a house built inside a facility, energy efficient and totally customizable. If you have never seen one, you need to go to Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast.
I know them. Highway 59 in Loxley.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
JJPR Agency is passionate about helping businesses build and elevate their brands through PR, website development, branding, and advertising. Our creative problem solvers and content creators are ready to tell your story and grow your business. Visit jjpragency.com.
That was Champ Burnett with the PAT for the Aggies as they take the lead 7-0, 9:17 to go here in the first at the Nest. Jackson prepares for the kickoff.
It looks like they are 15 yards back. I think that was due to a unsportsmanlike conduct, too much of a celebration after that touchdown.
And the kick, the old toe poke. Back to Mr. Electricity Jones. He'll take it at the 25, 30, 40. Trying to shoot a gap. He's up to the 45. Cardinals will start their second drive just before the 50-yard line. Let's see if they open up this playbook. Down by 7, a little more aggressive approach versus the opening drive.
For sure. I think they're definitely going to try to pass a little more this time, you know, try to get the ball into Tucker Tomlinson, Cooper Curtis, and Brady Jones for sure. But you got to get the run game going. I mean, Noah Mawson is so electric with the ball in his hands. You never know when he's just going to burst, run down the field for a 50-yard touchdown. And then 4th and 1, you throw Kamar Delivoy in there and just run it up in the middle.
Twin receivers top of your screen. He'll bring Moss in motion. He's going to give it to Moss. Quick pitch. He'll cut it up center. He'll pick up 2 or 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd and 6 or 7 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about the kickoff is that he can't really kick it that far. So the Cardinals are going to have really good field position all night in kickoffs.
Yeah, it's interesting because you have Burnett, who appears to handle their punting and extra point PAT. And then you've got another guy that handles the place kicking duties. I was watching the film on him, and he did the same thing, the old toe ball and 40, 50 yards. 8:33 to go, first quarter. Kurth in motion. He'll get set. They'll give to Moss. He'll follow behind Kurth. He's got a gap. Oh, he'll pick it up out across the 40 into Aggie territory where the Cardinals will pick up their first down of the night.
Yeah, there's that explosive play I was talking about. Might not have been a 50-yard touchdown, but that was a really good pickup for Noah Moss to get the first down.
Yep. If you want a little inside information, watch number 5, Cooper Kurth. Follow him, and a lot of times he'll tell you where it's going. Sell it to the bottom of the screen. Moss in the backfield. The fake to Moss. Rivers drop. Screen pass. Moss will be bottled up by a college of Aggies where they will lose 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, there must have been some confusion with the line there. It looked like just a bad play overall. The D line kind of just went after the quarterback. All just a giant, big pile of mess. So I don't really know what the game plan was, whose fault that was, but we got to clean that up when you're playing against Jackson.
Game clock ticks. 7:15 here in the first. Cardinals trail by 7. 2nd and 16. Rivers drops. He looks. He's got Jones on a corner route. Wide open. And touchdown Cardinals. Rivers to Jones. You know what that means. Gunner and Mr. Jones. 4 + 2 = 6. And just like that, the Cards are on the board.
Man, what a fantastic route by Brody Jones. And then, can we talk about this ball? I don't know if we can get a replay. A perfect ball placement by Gunner Rivers. That's something you see in college and NFL. That is a great ball. Let's take a look at the replay.
Beautiful route, beautiful throw, turns, balls there where only Mr. Jones can catch it. And Mr. Electricity has put 6 on the board. And the kick with Garcia, it is up and good, and we are tied at 7. 6:58 to go. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Buddy, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Give us a call at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals. ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinal.
Welcome back. Tied at 7. Garcia to kick off.
I want to give a quick shout-out to the cross-country team in Andalusia tonight as they are watching today's game, and let's hope they do good at their meet in the future.
Excellent kick by Garcia. That will put it out of the end zone. No return for the Aggies.
Yeah, great kick for sure. That's something we've really seen this year from last year, that Patricio has grown a lot in his kicking.
Oh, the maturation of one more year, night and day. I mean, how many total touchbacks have we had this year? 2-by-2 formation, crawl in the backfield with Duckworth. He's going to drop. He's going to look. He's got a man out in the flat. He'll hit him where he'll pick up a first down, out and about, still on his feet. Huge chunk play.
Yeah, very smooth and quick right there on his feet. Didn't not letting defenders touch him. That was a good job.
That was Junior Payne who made the catch. A plethora of receivers and weapons that you will see from the Aggies tonight. First and 10, the 40-yard line. Duckworth will bring Payne in motion. They give to Kroll. He's left tackle. He's going to follow his blocking. He'll break one tackle. He'll break another tackle and be pushed out of bounds by Toby Evanston, where he picks up a first down.
Yeah, for sure. The sideline is definitely your best friend in this situation. If you can't get that big boy on the ground, just push him out of bounds. That's a really good way to stop the play.
First down for the Aggies, tied at 7, 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Payne in motion again. You got Chapman top of your screen. He's looking for Chapman on a fly route. He'll go underneath to Payne, where he will have a huge chunk play and another first down. He was looking deep for Chapman, nothing there, and he catches Payne across on that out route. First down for the Aggies.
Yeah, it's just a simple in route, just beat the defender. It reminds me of Brody Jones. Very quick. Not too tall, but very quick. So I'm expecting big things from
Aggies go fast. Hit the Payne again. Payne's going to try to make a miss, but Dees is there for the tackle, and that'll bring up second down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, great open field tackle by number 14. All D's there. Or at least a great way to hold him up for the other Cardinals to get there.
6:09 to play. 2nd and 5 for the Aggies. The give to Kroll. Duckworth will keep it. Dodge a tackle. Shimmy shake. Out of bounds. Pick up a couple. Where it'll bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, I think it's very safe to say you can compare this guy to Lamar Jackson on the Baltimore Ravens. He can throw it very well, but, I mean, you get him in open field, he can run. I'm excited to see where he goes to college.
2 tight ends for the Aggies. Duckworth gives to Kroll. He's going to stretch it, bounce it out left. He's going to turn the Jets on. Touchdown Aggies. They go up 13-7, 5:25 to go here. So far, unstoppable on their first 2 drives.
Yeah, Coach Rivers not look too happy with that. As I saw it here. Mr. Rogers seemed to be being held to get slammed right to the ground, right at the feet of Landon Duckworth. E.J. Carell. So it's gonna be a tough game tonight for both sides. So let's see how the rest of the game plays out.
Burnett on, PAT pending. And it's up. The Aggies lead 14-7, 5:25 to go here in the first. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Frank Kerbel is the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for gentle, high-quality root canal treatments where your comfort and faith are our top priorities. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry, where every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals!
JJPR Agency is passionate about helping business and build elevate their brands through PR, website development, branding, and advertising. Our creative problem solvers and content creators are ready to tell your story and grow your business. Visit jjpragency.com. Go Cardinals!
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
Come back to the nest. Cardinals trail 14-7 to the Aggies. 5:25 to go here. Quick strike offense. A lot of fireworks so far, Franklin, and a lot of superstars on the field tonight.
Sure. One thing I just noticed that Champ Burnett was the one kicking off right there.
Yep, a little bit of a different kick this time. Sky kick. Tomlinson takes it. He'll bring it out just inside the 40. Cardinals will start with excellent field position. Looking to go tit for tat tonight.
This Cardinal defense has to get on their feet and stop this Jackson offense. We got to get a good couple stops on defense, or we're not going to win this game.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Kroll's just knocking people out like Craig Nolan does tax returns on the corporate deadline. So you have to defend him and stay with him. Tight formation for the Cardinals. Moss in the backfield. Little unique. Rivers under center. Play action. He's looking for Tomlinson. He's going to find Jones underneath. Jones is going to stretch it out across the 40 into Aggie territory. First down. So far, neither team has an answer for each other on defense. It's going to be just superstar after superstar tonight.
For sure. I had a really good feeling before that play that Brody Jones was going out for a pass, and he definitely did. He got the defense all in one little bunch, then quick little in route. So great way to get the first down. Good job, Cardinals.
Yeah, I think a lot of people tonight are going to be introduced to some St. Michael players. We've kind of been able to fly under the radar, but you'll know who Brody Jones is and Tucker Tomlinson and Noah Moss tonight. Kurth in motion. Pistol formation for the Cardinals. Rivers is going to give it to Moss. He's going to turn off left tackle. Moss is going to lean forward, burst through, out across the 30, down to around the 26-27. It'll bring up second down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, good blocking by the O-line there. Great way to open the hole, gain of 5. Then that's a good play. If you can gain 5 every play, I mean, that's a great play. So with 4:40 left in the first quarter, the Jackson Aggies are up 14-7 over your Cardinals, and we are driving.
Pistol formation to Give. Give to Moss. He plants his foot right, cuts left, keeps the legs going forward, out across, and it looks like he'll be close to the first down. Actually, they'll give him the first down. First down, Cardinals. I don't hear any cowbells. They seem awfully quiet right now. Two receivers top of the screen. Quick give to Moss. Quick hitter. Moss is going to take it out left. Stretch. He's got one man to beat. He'll get down inside the 10, and guess what? He'll have another Cardinals first down.
Yeah, he got into some open space there. Tried to beat one man, just kind of ran right through him.
Franklin, this might be a game that whoever scores last will win the game.
That sounds exactly right.
Aggies facing a little bit of a different team than they faced last week against LaFleur. They'll bring Kurth in motion. Yes, sir. Lavoie's in the backfield. They're going to give to Kamarja. He's going to turn left, stretch it out, try to get outside, and they're going to hang on to his jersey for dear life. Well, that will bring up second down.
Yeah, smart move to put Kamarja in right now. Inside the 10. Noah Moss is a very explosive player. He's big, but, Kamarja, that's a big boy. So that's a great way to get the touchdown when you're inside the 10.
Absolutely, and a group of superstars on their way up that you'll see next year. Nigel, Hollywood, B. Shotgun formation. 2 up top, 1 bottom. Rivers checks with coach. He's got Lavoie offset to his right. Rivers fakes a give. He rolls to his right. He's looking, nothing there. He's going to just flick it out to Jones. Incomplete, and that will bring up third down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, a very hard throw to make. He had Aggie on his tail. Trying to make that throw and run, just couldn't make it. But it's third down.
Three minutes to go in the first. Cardinals trail by 7, 14-7 here at the Nest on Friday night. They'll motion Kurth out wide. He'll switch Lavoie to his left. You've got Tomlinson bottom of the screen. Rivers drops back. He looks. He's looking for Jones. A little bit of contact. Nothing there. They'll call it fourth down.
Yeah, coach is unhappy with that call. Coaches aren't too happy with this call. So it looks like they'll bring up Patricio that should lie in, try to get punch three in.
Taking 3 instead of 7. We'll see. Garcia on from 25. Snap. Kick is up, and it is good. Garcia with a 25-yarder to bring it within 4. Cardinals trail 14-10 here in the first. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Buddy, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Give us a call at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals.
ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
The Nest. Cardinals trail 14-10 here in the first quarter, 2:55 to go. Garcia with a 25-yard field goal, and we await the kickoff. He will drive it deep down into the left corner where it will go back for the second touchback of the night and preventing a Jackson return. Franklin, I love the strategy. Keep it away from the playmakers.
For sure. Kickoffs will be a real big thing because they get the ball out deep. You got a lot of time to build up speed and just get outside or cut right in the inside. So great job by Patricia there to get in the touchback and not let these Aggies have anything.
Aggies start at their 20-yard line. Kroll in the backfield with Duckworth. He's going to give to Kroll. He's going to plant his foot cut. He'll be met by Toby Evanston and driven back, maybe one on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, great job by the Cardinals there to stuff that guy.
Yep.
Stuff him right in the back.
Get there, make the tackle, but more importantly, what we haven't seen tonight is the gang tackling and the first to the ball.
For sure.
2nd and long. Duckworth is going to look. He's got his big target, Red Chapman, out. Chapman hits it. He's turned on the afterjets. There's one man to beat. He's past everybody, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Aggies. Red Chapman on the board with a long touchdown from Duckworth. 20-10.
I feel like they had way too many people in the box there. Not enough people up top. Yeah, looks like they were blitzing on that play.
Yep, missed tackle right there. Had him wants to catch. And just missed tackles have been the key tonight and never good. PAT pending with Burnett. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 30 points right now in the first quarter with 2:12 to go. Snap. Kick. It's sideways and no good. No good. Cardinals trail 20-10. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Green Building and Renovations is excited to be a part of the St. Michael's Postgame Show. We have been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910.
Coles, Murphy, Glover, and Associates have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 24 years, with offices in Mobile and Memphis, Tennessee. Call 251-433-1611 or email cmg-a.com.
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call us at 251-476-4643. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back to the Nest. We're at Cardinals trail 10-20 against the Jackson Aggies. Now the Jackson Aggies did just miss that PAT, which we saw in the John Carroll game, can really come back to bite you. For sure.
Absolutely, and looks like we got a offside on the kicking team, so they'll do it again. That was a interesting kick right there, a toe ball that was about 100 miles per hour, 6 feet in the air to the end zone.
Yeah, as a receiver, you just can't touch that ball. You can't take any chances of letting that, hit your fist and then bounce out and cause a fumble.
Kick it hard as you can. See where it goes and how fast. Jackson on top, 20-10 here as they will redo the kickoff.
Take two.
It comes out automatically.
It's one of those sky kick.
Yep, fielded by Tomlinson. He'll turn it out wide left. He'll get out around the 50, and there's a couple of flags on the play. Looks like maybe a block in the back and then an offset, a late hit or something, but that was –
Might be a targeting. I saw a little crown on the helmet, but we'll see what happens.
Nylan Williams, the defensive tackle, with the kick. We'll let them sort it out here at midfield.
Yeah, I'm thinking targeting.
I think there's a block in the back and targeting.
That definitely looked like targeting to me.
I hope I'm wrong. It's just one.
He initiated with the crown of the helmet, went down. I mean, he was going down anyway.
There's a hold and a personal foul. Offset and re-kick.
So they're going to re-kick.
Third time's a charm, Franklin, for Mr. Williams.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know why they would re-kick that rather than just, like, take it where he lied. 15 yards up, and then 15 yards back. They offset. First and 10 for the Cardinals. I don't really know why they'd re-kick. And then old Coach Rivers does not seem too happy about that call either. And a little confusion with the Cardinal fans. So third time's a charm. Let's see what this Cardinal offense can do on this kick return for the third time.
Hey, look where their cheerleaders are. They're in the middle of this players.
Oh.
Now that's interesting. .205 to go here in the first quarter. High flying, 30 points scored. Cardinals trailing 20-10. Williams with a squib kick this time. It'll be fielded by Tomlinson at the 25. He'll bunch up, be brought down around the 35, where the Cardinals will start with 1st and 10, trailing by 10.
There's no flag, so 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. No fourth take.
Now, those 3 kicks might have taken more time than all of Jackson's scoring drives combined.
Yeah, Jackson's very explosive off their offense. We got to find a way to stop them if we're going to win this ball game.
Moss back in the game for the Cardinals. He'll offset Rivers. The give to Moss. He'll turn. He'll try to stretch it out. He'll be spun around at the 35, pick up a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd and long for the Cardinals.
Yeah, St. Michael's got to get the run game going. I feel like the run game is very crucial for the sport, and we have a heck of 2 backs with Noah Moss and Kamarja Lavore. We got to get them going.
.130 to go here in the first. Play clock down to 16. Kurth in motion. They'll bring him over to the left side. They'll bring Moss back in motion. They're going to fake the give to Moss. He's going to throw. He's got Jones on an out route, out across the 45, where he will pick up 11 or 12. R2J, first down, Cardinals.
Yeah, just a simple out route, 10-yard out, get the first down. It's a great way to achieve the first down, and no contact, great way. Good job, Cards.
Jones in motion. Rivers throws his tight end screen back to Kurth. He's out across the 45, down around the 41. Rivers to Kurth. Another first down for the Cardinals. Misdirection to Jones, back to Kurth. Cardinals moving the chains.
Yeah, just a simple little screen route, little misdirection throw by Gunner, and definitely the alignment for a great open lane for Cooper Kurth to get the first down.
Rivers drops. He's got a couple of crosser routes. He's got 2 receivers knocked off their routes. He chucks down low with Moss. Moss will turn it out. He'll get out to the 40-yard line where he'll pick up 1 or 2, and that'll bring up 2nd long. Franklin, I don't know if you could tell, but we had 2 crossers underneath, and both of them were just knocked off their route, so he went with a safe check down.
Yeah, it's just something you see. We might not have the biggest of our receivers, and that's just a misfortune for us, but we do have some very fast receivers, so see how the rest of this game plays out. This is still anyone's ball game.
That's right. Still early in the first with 57 seconds. I say that high scoring.
Yeah, for
He'll
sure.
bring Kurth in motion. Give to Moss. He'll plant his foot. Go straight up the middle. He's going to stretch it. He's going to get down inside the 15, down around the 10-yard line, where that will bring up another first down for the Cardinals. And here comes the flag on top of it.
Yeah, it looks like some unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, another flag comes out. I think at least one of these, or maybe both of them, will be on Jackson.
Officials sorted out here with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Unsportsmanlike on the defense and unsportsmanlike on the offense. Mark it off, and they'll bring it back to the 20-yard line.
Would those not offset? Because it looked like from.
Well, the only thing I could think of that happened during the play, and then this happened after the play in order to bring it back 15.
Right. But I feel they would offset still, but you move on. So a little under half a minute left in this first quarter.
Quick give to Moss. He'll plant his foot, go up the middle. He'll run through, burst down around the 5-yard line. First down for the Cardinals, just inside the 5 right there with 7 seconds, and that'll bring us to an end here of the first quarter with the Cardinals trail 20-10. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
JPR Agency is passionate about helping business and elevate their brands through PR, website development, branding, and advertising. Our creative problem solvers and content creators are ready to tell your story and grow your business. Visit jjpragency.com. Go Cardinals.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Give us a call today at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals.
Where the Cardinals will have first down right around the 5-yard line, first and goal to start the second quarter, moving the ball, looking to get a touchdown, trailing by 10.
Yeah, we talk about Noah Moss not being able to get a big play, but then he'll go -2 yards and then 12 yards and then like 1 or 2, 3 yards and then he'll go 14. It's not very consistent.
No, just back and forth, forward, backwards.
How are our stats looking, Finn?
Well, Noah Moss is having a great game so far. 10 attempts for 82 yards, although we have seen a lot of big runs from him. Though a lot of little tiny ones, too. Like you're saying, it's so inconsistent from him right now. Gunnar Rivers, 6 for 9 for 94 yards. Long of 45, that touchdown pass to Brody Jones. He's looking good out there. We just got to make some better decisions and pull it together on defense.
Thank you, Finn.
You heard it. The king of Skittles, Finn Larsh, statistician. Finn, I hear that you are really popular around the Albertville area. That come from a first-hand conversation today.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Somebody wanted to know why you were not on the air last week.
Wasn't last week the Rusty Goals game?
No, it was the week before. Quick give to Moss. He's going to run through traffic, get caught up in the wash, and back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe 2, second and goal. No, it was the Escambia County game when we had a guest commentator.
Yeah, you were in the student section of that game.
Pat Greenwood came into the box from South Alabama.
Yep.
That's right. He was the color for the first half, and then I took over color second half. And then Finn came in for stats.
They were wanting to know where you guys were. Feed the beast. Feed the beast. You have your own following. Speaking of following, double tight ends. Kurth in motion. Heavy look. They're going to give to Moss. He'll plant his foot straight ahead, up the middle, and they'll mark him just short as he kept those legs a-churning and burning. 3rd and goal. Right at the goal line. 11:03 to play. Good guys down by 10.
Unfortunate play of events there.
Looked like they tried to go fast or something. We're sitting here talking. Next thing I know, the ball squirted out. Turnover, which
you hate to see it. But, Nuke Cheppy, yeah, come back.
Well, it looked like it right through the hands maybe, unfortunately. Going in for 6, and that'll flip the script where the Aggies will start at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. The old additive is when you have two really good teams, the error of margin is razor thin. A lot of things can happen when you play other teams, but a game like tonight on either side is crucial. Duckworth drops. He's going to look. He's looking for Junior Paynes. Nothing there. He's going to be bottled up. He's going to throw downfield. He's got Red Chapman wide open. Texas two-step at the 50. 1st down, Aggies. He went through about 3 progressions on that. He went to Payne. He was looking for Gordon. Nothing was there. And then he had Chapman as he rolled out right.
Looks like there's a flag on this play.
And that'll back it up. All of that goodwill and work, all for naught. They'll do it again. 1st and long for the Aggies. You talk about pick your poison and explosive weapons.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing I know about Jackson, from what I've heard from the coaches and both the players, that they like to lengthen the plays. They don't like to take sacks. They like to get outside the pocket, kind of wait, and run their route, and then just go in circles and try to make openings. So that's something the St. Michael's really got to pay attention to this game, and just stay on the route all 9-10 seconds, whatever it is.
Yep. Duckworth fakes the give to Kroll. He keeps his own number. He's bottled up. He cuts back in, plants left, out across the 20, back to the 24-yard line. He'll pick up a couple. And that'll bring up.
And that was Noah Moss in the tackle. Yeah, another thing, I was talking to Rocco Faiupu earlier this week, and he said, Jackson's such a good team, but we're going to have to start subbing in players. Rocco's going to go on D-line. Max is going to go D-line. Noah's going to get some reps in at linebacker.
Yep, I noticed Jackson, Junior Payne was playing both ways as well. Everybody's got their stars on offense and defense. Speaking of Payne in motion. Duckworth sees him.
There is.
He'll be met by Marston, pushed out of bounds, but he'll get a huge play out to the 45, and that'll be 1st down for the Aggies. I think you had Jones trailing him.
Yeah, there's Brady Jones out there too. Coming the 4th quarter, it's going to be a tough game. These guys will be really tired.
Yeah, this will be a tough out going down 27-10 right here.
For sure.
When you traded a field goal for a touchdown and then the turnover deep here, it's a hard deficit. But that's why you play 4 quarters. 9:20 to go here in the 2nd. Duckworth gives to Kroll. He's going to bounce it out. Rocco's going to hold him up. He'll be met by Ollie, Dees, and Brody Jones. And that might be, is that Brody Jones' first tackle this year?
Maybe, but Ollie looks juiced up right there after that tackle. His helmet did come off, but, man, did he look juiced up.
He did. He was amped up on that play, and that'll bring up, looks like 2nd and 10. That's something you don't see, the Aggies going backwards.
Yeah, definitely not, especially not A.J. Carell. More of a going forwards, kind of pushing forwards kind of guy.
There it is, Finn. They're talking about you. Lots of fans in Albertville and Athens and North Alabama.
Wow.
Duckworth looks. He's got Red Chapman over the shoulder, dropped it. There's a dime right there. What a throw, catch. First down, Aggies.
Yeah, I mean, both these quarterbacks, we talked about this in the pregame interview with Robert Pookie Jones, the father of Brady Jones. It's going to be a very good ball game. Both these quarterbacks are very good and have a lot of talent, and you would definitely see both of them in the college level.
Correct about that. Kroll in the backfield with Duckworth. And there's a flag. False start. They'll back it up 5, and that'll bring up 1st and 15 to go for the Aggies with 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. Aggies leading 20-10 on this rain-filled soak night down here in South Alabama.
How are our penalty stats looking like, Finn?
Now for penalties, I'm glad you asked. I was about to bring it up soon. St. Michael's 0 for 0. All of our penalties have offset so far. It's been great, really. We have not seen this good in all the games that we've played. Jackson, however,
Quick fake to Kroll. Quick fake to Kroll. He had Junior Payne on the slant where he hit Payne. Payne stretches it out down inside the 5, where that will be a first down for the Aggies.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen that a lot tonight. Junior Payne, just a simple slant route, quick slant route. When we have a lot of guys blitzing in the blocks in the box, and it can really hurt us.
Yep, they recognized that early as Payne made eye contact with Duckworth, and you could tell there was some type of communication to let them know, hey, I'm coming to you. Flag on the play, something in the backfield.
I think it might be a holding call or block in the back. Saw someone blitzing off the left edge. Let's see who that was.
Holding on the Aggies. They'll back it up.
Yeah, it looks like they were holding number 12, Abram Rogers there.
So far, a quiet night for Mr. Rogers.
Right.
7:32 to go. 1st and 16 for the Aggies. A little bit of confusion right now. Duckworth settles everything down. Kroll in the backfield. He's got Red Chapman down in the slot, Payne at the bottom, one receiver up top, Gordon. He's going to fake right. He's looking for the screen, nothing there. He's got 2 receivers back of the end zone, tipped, broken up by Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays we got to have. Deep in the end zone, you get a chance like these, and against a really good team like this, you got to have those balls.
Got to have them, but, hey, Mr. Rogers stuck his hand out, deflected at the last moment. Would you be won't you be my neighbor? Second and 16 for the Aggies. Duckworth, quick give to Kroll. He stretches it out left. He's going to turn. He'll be met by Lavoie and brought down inbounds around the 16 or 17-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long with 6:52 to go here in the second.
Yeah, great open field tackle right there by number 21, Kamarji Lavoie. Looks like Brody Jones and Omos are coming in now, as well as Maddox and Rocco. And I don't think we've seen that all season. Must be something just put in for Jackson. But I do feel like Jackson's one of the first games of the season that St. Michael has really had to change a really big game plan for.
Play clock down to 5. Quick snap. Duckworth looks for Payne. Nothing there. He's going to scramble. He's going to try to roll outside to the back of the end zone. Where they ruled that a touchdown?
I believe they did.
Touchdown for the Aggies. That's going to put them up 26-10, 6:09 to go here in the second.
Take a look at the replay. It's close. I don't know if he's in or not, but the refs called in, so. The Aggies go up 27-10 in the Cardinals.
Kick by Burnett. 6:09 to go. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Murphy, Glover & Associates has been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 24 years. CMG&A has experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, with offices in Mobile and Memphis, Tennessee.
ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
Have you ever been inside a manufactured home?
You mean a trailer house?
No, man. I mean a house built inside a facility, energy efficient and totally customizable. If you have never seen one, you need to go to Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast.
I know them. Highway 59 in Loxley.
Nest where the Jackson Aggies lead the St. Michael Cardinals 27-10 with 6:09 to go here in the second quarter on this action-packed, high-scoring Friday night bonanza.
Yeah, I'm expecting a big half of the Cardinals. We got to bounce back.
Williams with a toe poke. It's going to be short and fielded by Ollie Dees, where he will just lay down on the ball, and the Cardinals will start 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line.
Yeah, great move, great smart move by number 14, Ollie Dees there. Just get the ball, keep it safe, and get on the ground.
Cardinals will go with a 2 tight end set. Helper in with Kurth. Moss in the backfield. They're going to fake the give to Moss. On an out and up for Tomlinson. In and out of the hands as he was pushed out of bounds. That will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Cardinals really been working that boundary side tonight. Taking the numerical advantage, but nothing there as he was rode out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and long.
Yeah, for sure. Brody Sell comes in for Cooper Helper. Right there. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
Bunch formation, bottom of the screen. Rivers looks. False start on the Cardinals.
Yeah, looks like that was number 4, Noah Moss there. A little confusion. But it did look like they had number 15, Tucker Thompson, streaking down the middle.
Yeah, not sure if Moss was eligible on that play as he just kind of stood there while the other guys went out based on the formation. 2nd and 15 for the Cardinals. 5:58 to go. Good guys trail by 17. Moss in the backfield, bunch formation to the boundary. Rivers drops. He looks. He's looking across for Jones. He's got Jones on a crosser. Jones out across the 35. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup where that will bring up third and 8 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals got to convert here. Just about 5 minutes left in this first half. We got to get some more points on the board going into the half.
5:22. Play clock down to 14. 13. Rivers looks to the sideline. Play clock at 7. And the Cardinals will burn a timeout. You're watching Cardinal football here on the WCN.
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all. Your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call 251-476-4643 and go Cardinals.
Dr. Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals!
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be part of the St. Michael Postgame Show. We've been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910. Go Cardinals.
Third and 7 for the St. Michael Cardinals with 5:09 to go here in the second quarter. This game seems like we've played about 3 or 4 hours already. Even though it's quick strikes, it's kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And you look at the score, it looks like it has been going on for 2 or 3 hours, but we're still in the first half, folks. We got a lot of football left to play.
Plenty of time. 4 quarters. It's not over until that last whistle sounds. 60-minute game. As they say, 3 receivers, bottom of the screen, 2 up top, empty backfield. Cardinals need 7 for a first down. Rivers drops. He looks. He's going to flick it to Jones where he's held up, and pass interference all over him like a cheap suit. Whew, felt like my grandmother was getting mugged out there on that route. Sorry, Granny.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's good to for receivers to go straight at him and to draw that foul. It's a really good idea out of Brady Jones there. To try to just, you seen the replay, kind of he was pushing off a little bit. So let's see what the call is from the refs.
$15 yards. That will be an automatic first down for the Cardinals with 5:03 to go, in dire need of a touchdown. There we go. Pump it up. Where's the band? Let's get them going.
So 5 minutes left in this first half, and your Cardinals have a first down. Let's see what they can do with the ball.
1st and 10, just inside the 50-yard line. They'll bring Jones in motion. He'll sit down in the slot. Fake the quick screen, backside screen to Moss. Moss is going to catch it. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. He'll pick up 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, good way to trick the defense there. Having to have Brady Jones on the right side, do a little screen, fake that, and then go off to the left side and throw Noah Moss for a good 5-yard gain.
Personal foul, and they'll move it on down further, it looks like, as they're going to pace this off. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Aggies. That'll move it 15 yards, and that will be a Cardinal first down.
How many yards do they have on that, Finn, for penalties?
For penalties, we were talking about this earlier, but it looks like for penalties, Jackson, 8 for 75. Not a great start for them out. Cardinals are 1 for 5 for the half.
Bottom of the screen, Tomlinson. Quick give to Moss. He'll plant his foot. He'll cut left. He'll bounce it out left where he'll pick up 6 or 7, and that'll bring up 2nd and short for the Cardinals.
Yeah, great open field tackle right there, right number 0.
Guys, I like this matchup at the bottom of the screen with Tomlinson one-on-one with no safety help. See what the Cardinals do here, but hey, I even love that run even better. Picked up 8 yards.
For sure. 2nd and 2 is something that head coaches and offensive coordinators love to be in.
A little bit of a sideline warning. You know, we haven't seen one of those since, what was it, week 1 or week 0 when we saw about 50. So that must have been the topic of conversation in the officials meeting. You know, hey, sideline warning. Bunch formation. Top and bottom of the screen, 2 tight ends set. He fakes the give to Moss. He's looking for Tomlinson across, nothing there. And he'll be hit and brought down trying to run crossing routes across, and once again, Jackson does a great job of knocking the receivers off their route, which gives their defensive line time to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, the D-line and linebackers are having a great game tonight.
Yep, not giving them anything on those crossers across. Try that little rub route, spring your man open. 3rd and 11 for the Cardinals. Clock ticks 3:17, 3:16. Play clock down to 13. They're going to go empty here. Tomlinson one-on-one matchup, bottom of the screen. They're going to sling it out to Moss, short, nothing there, and that's going to bring up 4th and 11.
Yeah, I don't really know what Gunnar was thinking there. It looked to me like he was covered. So let's see what the Cardinals doing 4th down. You got to go for it. It's 3 minutes left in this first half. You're down by 17. 4th and 10 on the 31-yard line. Can't really punt. I mean, you can, but have a good chance of just being fair caught or touchback going back on the 25. So, I mean, you just got to go for it.
Yeah, Rivers pressure, heavy pressure in his face. Instead of taking the sack, just kind of threw it to Moss underneath. Here it is, 4th and 11. Heavy pressure. Rivers, he floats it, just gets rid of it. It's going to be picked off. It will be brought back out to the 35-yard line. That is the 2nd turnover of the night for the Cardinals.
Yeah, St. Michael coach not too happy with that call. Looks like there should have been a pass interference call right there. If we can get a replay on that play. Yeah, I mean,
a little bit of a bump right there, but overthrown. Quick give to Kroll. He's going to bounce it out, and he's off to the races. He'll be brought down bulldog style from behind by Nick Russo after a huge chunk play. Aggies looking to strike again, up by 17 with 2:38 to go.
Yeah, it looks like right there, Nick couldn't catch him, just decided to hop on for the ride. Good thing, brought him right down.
Yep. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Aggies. The coach looking for a horse collar over there, but none to be had, and that'll back them up 15.
We've seen a lot of those tonight with a bunch of unsportsmanlike conducts.
Yeah, I think that's 3 or 4 on the Aggies and 1 on the Cardinals tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, emotional, high-stakes game.
For sure.
That'll bring up 1st and 25 for the Aggies. Ball on the 35-yard line. Line of scrimmage to gain will be down around the 11-yard line, somewhere down there.
Yeah, 1st and 25.
Batman and Robin duo in the backfield. Kroll and Duckworth. Duckworth drops. He's looking for Red Chapman. Nothing there. He's going to be forced out. Chapman's going to work back. He'll catch it, and he'll just cut across the field. He'll plant his feet, and he'll keep going and twist and turn, churning and burning down inside the 10-yard line, around the 7-yard line. And he will have a Jackson first down. Nothing was there. He's going deep, immediately breaks the route off, comes back to the aid of his quarterback. I mean, he just come flying out of nowhere like 15 yards to make the play. What a play.
Yeah, Jackson has been very successful with this.
Yeah, quick pitch out to Kroll. He will tap dance. Texas two-step his way in the end zone for 6, and it is 33-10 with 1:42 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, real easy play for number 13 right there.
Burnett, PAT pending. They're going to go with the fake to the up man. He will take it in for 2, and that will put it at 35-10 with 1:42 to go. You are watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Buddy, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Give us a call at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals. ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinal.
Back to the nest on this Friday night, where the Jackson Aggies are leading the St. Michael Cardinals 35-10 here in the second quarter. 1:42 to go, and a trio of Cardinals back for the return. Jones, Moss, Tomlinson. They'll wait the kick from Burnett, as they've rotated Burnett and Williams on kicks tonight. And the kick from Burnett, a little pooch kick. It'll be fielded by Tomlinson at the 25. Plant his foot, cut right. Back inside, he'll try to go right again, where he will be brought down at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. 1:36 to go here in the second.
Yeah, with a little under 2 minutes left, I think you just want to go ahead and get into halftime, not force a turnover, and just get into halftime, reset, come back strong as they came out, and see what we can do from there.
Yep, 1:36 to go, 2 timeouts, 35-yard line. Let's see if the Cardinals go hurry up. Got to have points, down by 25. Gunner rolls right, quick throw to Tomlinson. He'll get out of bounds. He should have the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. And that'll be a first down for the Cardinals.
So it will be a first down. Simple 10-yard route. Good by Tucker to get out of bounds there. Let's see what they'll call for this with 1:31 left. Quick little 4-second play last.
Fake to Moss. Quick out to Kurth. Kurth across the 50. He'll pick up 6 or 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd and short. Cardinals need to go fast, but not too fast to leave time on the board for Jackson.
Yeah, that's something you definitely don't want to do.
No.
I mean, it don't matter if it's 5 minutes or 1.
I would like to know what the average scoring drive is for the Aggies tonight. A lot of quick hitters, empty backfield. They bring Sella across, looking for Kurth. It's like the Jackson defender, a little bit of Kurth's jersey, nothing there. The clock will stop. 3rd and 3, 56 seconds to go here in the second. Cardinals still have 2 timeouts in their back pocket.
Yeah, good call by the refs and not the pass interference. He was really just tripped up, and I don't really think that ball was catchable. So,
as you're talking about earlier, Coach, with the scoring drives, Jackson has scored on every single one of their drives, 3 of them with 3 or less plays.
That is fast-paced, Finn. Thank you for that information. Quick give to Moss. He'll stretch it out right. He's got a little bit of room. He hits a gap out across the 40 down to the 35. That will be a Cardinal first down. 48 seconds to go. The clock will stop, and they'll move the chains.
That's the no Moss we're used to seeing. These big 15 to 20 chunk plays.
Follow those dirty birds to the right. Skipper, Bodine, Caldwell. Rivers rolls right. He's looking for Jones. He's going to just throw that one away. 30 seconds to go. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nothing there.
Yeah, we would talk about our offensive line, being very strong for the majority of the season, but they have not had a big matchup like they have tonight. They've been worn out. They've been given a run for their money.
Yeah, there is a lot of beef up front for Jackson. I mean, huge defensive line. I remember this last year watching them at their place. Huge. 2nd and 10. Speaking of huge. Rivers looks. He hits Moss out of the backfield. 30, 25, 20. He spins all the way down to the 15. First down, Cardinals. 22 seconds to go. They'll go fast. They're winding the clock. Chains aren't even moved. Cardinals will call a timeout. 14 seconds to go. You're watching Cardinal football here on the WCN.
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call 251-476-4643 and go Cardinals.
Dr. Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be part of the St. Michael Postgame Show. We've been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910. Go Cardinals.
Back at the nest, 14 seconds to go. Cardinals burn their second timeout. One in the back pocket. 1st and 10 at the 16, looking to get on the board right before half.
Yeah, Cardinals need a touchdown here, and they need to get points on the board going into half, and recuperate in the locker room. You know, maybe Coach Rivers give one of his famous pep talks, and Will has had tons of experience with these types of games.
14-point swing off 2 Cardinals turnovers. Otherwise, could be a different game, but unfortunately, it's not. 1st and 10. Empty backfield for Rivers. He'll bring Moss in motion. They're going to look for Kurth. Oh, he'll be stepped in front of Kurth. Picked off. Turnover number 3 with 8 seconds to go. Aggies ball.
Yeah, and I mean, can't say much about that. That was just a great interception. Hand-eye coordination right there for the Aggies. Good coaching moment, though. You look on the sideline and see Gunnar and his father, Coach Rivers, talking.
Yeah, that one was underthrown.
Definitely.
Underthrown, the guy jumped the route.
Not really what you want to see there. I mean, we really need to punch one in going into half and get the momentum up and hopefully come back.
8 seconds to go for the Aggies. Timeout on the field. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Murphy, Glover and Associates has been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 24 years. CMG&A has experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, with offices in Mobile and Memphis, Tennessee.
ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
Have you ever been inside a manufactured home?
You mean a trailer house?
No, man. I mean a house built inside a facility, energy efficient and totally customizable. If you have never seen one, you need to go to Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast.
I know them. Highway 59 in Loxley.
But they do have Fairhope above Foley 20-7. But other than that, they got nonsense up here. T.R. Miller. Oh, we're live. Pardon me.
8 seconds to go. Jackson's just going to take a knee, and they will head to the locker room with a 35-10 lead over the St. Michael Cardinals. You have been watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile County, our high-qualified service technicians are on the call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspections. If your red light is on, make sure to call Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850-2015 or visit us at our website at undergroundpump.com. Go.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the beaches on Highway 59 South across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and the staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900 or visit amcgulfcoast.com today. Go Cardinals.
JJPR Agency is passionate about helping businesses build and elevate their brand. Whether it's public relations, social media strategy, logo design, website development, or comprehensive advertising and marketing campaigns. Our team of PR pros has more than 100 years of combined experience partnering with clients to effectively and consistently reach your customers and grow their bottom line. Let us help tell your story. Learn more at jjpragency.com.
Have you seen a manufactured home lately? Let Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast open your eyes with the most floor plan options along the Gulf Coast, offering spacious, well-designed luxury homes at an affordable price. Our attention to detail ensures the process is hassle-free, saving you time and money with the turnkey move-in process. Find the largest selection of home builders at South Alabama's #1 volume dealer, Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast, where every day is open house. Go Cardinals.
Clear Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction services, disaster planning, environmental services, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. At Clear Path, we know time is of the essence. We want to be your single source solution when disaster strikes, creating a clear path to life restoration. Call Clear Path Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com. Go Cardinals.
Hey, welcome back to the Nest, Cardinal Nation, and this is the Coles Murphy Glover halftime show. Coles Murphy Glover and Associates, your engineering firm for over 24 years in South Alabama. They have an office in Tennessee as well, so they've got engineering projects going all over the world. Give them a call at or look them up at cmg-a.com. Well, again, we're at halftime, and it's not been the same story as the first 5 games of the year, as the Cardinals are down by 25 points here, 35-10 over #1 ranked Jackson. Looking over the stats, there's not a lot of highlights to grab right here. The first thing that pops out to you is 3 turnovers. That's not good. 233 yards total for St. Michael, 405 yards so far for Jackson. 144 yards passing for St. Michael, 248 for Mr. Duckworth. And then rushing, we've been held to 89, and they are rushing at 157 yards just in the first half. So we need to slow them down. There's no question about that. The other thing looking at is, we're getting first downs. They've got 8, but the big plays. Coach Rivers, if you heard his interview at the beginning of the game, he said that. He said, we got to stop the big plays. Well, that hasn't happened tonight. They have not stopped those big plays, and that's evident when you look at first downs. We've got a total of we've got a total of 11, and they've got a total of 14. So it's not out of hand when you look at it like that, but it's the big plays that make the difference right there. And then, of course, the 3 turnovers. Finn Larsh, you've been looking at these stats in the first half there. You've seen Jackson and do what they want. What can you make out of those stats?
Well, what I'm looking at is Jackson just having a great game so far. 405 total yards for them in the first half alone. I mean, that's something we got to stop. We know the rushing game has been on point. Lots of yards coming from that, 248 passing. We just got to guard that running back and that QB, make sure they don't get out of the pocket, make sure the running back doesn't get any open holes, and we got to hit our tackles right and bring them down when we hit them. We can't get so many broken tackles on our plays anymore.
And I'm a little bit concerned, and let's bring in BD for this, because BD was talking, of course, about the turnovers as well. But I'm a little bit concerned, BD. Beforehand, you heard Pookie Jones say that Gunnar Rivers has the it factor. He's got the confidence level that he likes. I'm a little concerned that his confidence has been knocked down a little bit.
Well, Tony, I think the second half will let us know how that is. You know, you got to have a short memory and live in the is, not the was. And I think the only way we'll be able to answer that is let's see how Gunnar responds and performs in the second half. Is he going to be under pressure? Is he just trying to get rid of the ball? Let's see how that plays out.
Yeah. Yeah. And Franklin, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't know. Jackson's been on top of this game the whole time, and they've got to find a way to stop on both sides of the ball. You know, stop the run and then make big plays on offense. You can't. I mean, I feel like Jackson, you can't, especially when you're down 25 points going into the second half. You can't make, okay, here's a 5-yard play, then you're -2, and then a big 20-yard play, then -5. You gotta make some. You gotta have some good plays and score fast, so you can get more and more points on the board. And then on defense, you just gotta stop the run. And EJ Correll's had a heck of a game tonight, and so is Junior Payne with these little simple in routes and stuff. He'll take it and just go right for 30 or 40 yards. You know, we gotta stop that on defense.
Yeah, our defense there. It's been difficult to watch from a standpoint of they haven't been wrapping up when they've had the chance, and other times they've been outrun, haven't had good angles here and there. Finn, what do you think about the defense?
I personally don't think that they've played their best so far this game. I mean, we're seeing so many broken tackles out there. They're not wrapping up. They're not pulling them down to the ground. I mean, we could be in this game. We can be doing good right now, except we just can't let them get out in front so much. We just got to hold them down, get them to the line, not let them advance the ball through the rushing game or the passing game.
Well, Tony, I think through the first 5 games, what you have seen and witnessed is when St. Michael is at their best on defense, they're first to the ball and they're gang tackling. They haven't had that opportunity tonight being stretched out in space with all the weapons that Jackson has.
Weapons is the correct words there, and all the weapons is correct as well. They're just everywhere. You think you have someone bottled up, and then they come across the other side of the field, and someone the number you hadn't heard tonight is running down the field open. Well, we'll be right back. We have another special guest in the booth tonight after the break right here. We also have the Brody Jones interview. You'll want to stick around for that. So come back with us in just a few minutes, and we'll have Coach Bez of the baseball team up here to let us know how the offseason is going. We'll be right back. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted.
Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit pickeringbuilding.com for more updates.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspection. If your red light is on, make sure to call us at Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850 or 2015, or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
Coles, Murphy, Glover, and Associates has been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 24 years. CMG&A has experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more. With offices in Mobile and Memphis, Tennessee, the engineers at CMG&A are ready to make your next engineering project a success. Call 251-433-1611 or email cmg-a.com.
Dang.
Have you seen a manufactured home lately? Let Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast open your eyes with the most floor plan options along the Gulf Coast, offering spacious, well-designed luxury homes at an affordable price. Our attention to detail ensures the process is hassle-free, saving you time and money with a turnkey moving process. Find the largest selection of home builders at South Alabama's #1 volume dealer, Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast, where every day is open house. Go.
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Weed Solutions Plus supports the Wild Card Network on St. Michael YouTube channel and Cardinals football. Weed Solutions Plus is your truly locally owned one-stop shop. Call Weed Solutions Plus today at 251-586-6640 and go Cardinals.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customers and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3, located at the Loop in Midtown, call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
Start out. Hey, this is Tony Madison with the Wild Cardinal Network, and I'm here with this week's Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game, Brody Jones. Brody, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent to see you. That was an excellent game against Escambia County last week. I show you coming out of that game with 9 receptions, 137 yards, 2 TDs, and I like to bring up the first downs. You had 6 of those during the game, so you moved the chains besides those 2 touchdowns. How'd that game feel for you?
It felt great. I feel like that was probably my best game of the year that I've had. Great blocking wise, didn't drop any balls, had 13 targets, 9 receptions, but, best communications, really just no drops, though.
There was a couple that was thrown at your feet there, and to avoid a sack, that kind of thing. So they show up in the stats, but that wasn't really an attempt. But again, 137 yards. For the season, we're looking at 511 yards through 5 games, so over 100 yards average per game, 237 yards after catch. That's a great figure right there, and 5 touchdowns on the year. I will again say the first downs because I like to pay attention. That's 26 first downs for the year. So you're a constant threat to either score or move them chains with an average of 15 yards a catch.
Yes, sir.
That's a great season.
Oh, yeah.
You're a junior, correct?
Yes, sir.
How is it in the off season? The 7-on-7, everybody has talked about that so far.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a brief description of how well you thought that went.
I thought it went unbelievable. 29-1,
Is that the best practice in the world or what?
7-on-7 to get your chemistry, yes, I believe so. It's really great for the skill guys.
Weekend. We got a week off. How's your health? You're in mid-season?
I feel great, yes, sir. Best I've felt in a long time. With dealing with my hips last year, I feel great this year.
And so with the week off, is this as far as your preparation, you guys get to go on vacation or?
Oh, no. Still football, straight football. Normally we'll watch film every week on a team. Probably this week we'll take it easy so we don't get tired of watching Jackson. And next week we'll start amping it back up and watching Jackson again.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We talk about the 3 different receivers. I call them the quadruplets. So you got Gunnar Rivers, you got yourself, Tucker Tomlinson, Cooper Kurth, and Noah Moss.
And Brody Sella, too. He's been catching balls.
Brody Sella has been coming on lately as well. He's moved the chains a couple of times when we needed him to.
Yes, sir.
So that's excellent. So we got 5 guys now we could throw, get the ball, 4 guys we can get the ball out to. Tell me a little bit about the chemistry between you guys.
I think our bond is great. We got, like you said, 4 guys we can throw the ball to. We can rely on one another. Against W.S. Neal, I dropped 2 touchdowns, and I know that I have other teammates to help back me up. So, it's just great having teammates like them.
A linebacker especially. I don't think a linebacker can hang with you in any way, shape, or form. How did you work on your route running?
Really just so it started off, I didn't play tackle football until my 8th grade year. So, playing flag football with my older brother, who's now at South, really helped me going against older kids because they were 3-4 years younger than me. And then, having my dad there who played quarterback at Kentucky, always had the football thing. And then Coach Legit, obviously, these last year and then this year, he's helped a lot with my routes and just everything that has to do with the receiver.
And this week's Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game, Brody Jones. Thank you again, Brody. Excellent game. 2 touchdowns and 137 yards, 511 yards on the year, 237 yards after the catch, and 5 touchdowns. Awesome season so far. Keep it up. Good luck. Safe play.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back to the Nest, Cardinal Nation, where your St. Michael Cardinals are not having as good a luck tonight as they've had the last 5 games. Are currently down 35-10 to the #1 ranked Jackson Aggies. We do have a special guest in the booth tonight. Wonderful to have him here. It's Coach Peter Bezzaretti. We don't call him that, though. We call him Coach Bez. How are you tonight, Coach Bez?
Doing good. It's rainy afternoon, rainy night here at the park, but it's doing great tonight.
We're going to talk baseball in just a second, but what do you see from the game down there tonight?
Well, we were hanging in there with them. We got down there on the goal line and had a really big turnover, 20-10, and we were about to go in and still keep it a one-score game, and then it's kind of gotten away from us. And, you know, we're trying to play a lot of man and pressure the quarterback, and they got good man beaters on their offense and throwing the slant, and it's just, you know, we're trying to take the run away, and we're just having a hard time with them because they, you know, you either try to stop the run or stop the pass. It's hard to stop both of them when you got such great athletes like they got. So maybe in the second half we'll catch a couple breaks and get back in the game.
Yeah.
Loxley Field some, you know, Coach Hunter at Fairhope High School, he's one of my former assistants. We're trying to work out somewhere I can rent their field maybe a few times. We may rent Robertsdale's field, Foley's field. I'm trying to find some different places. That's what we're going. Most of our home games will be played in Loxley, though. So that's what we're going to do for this year. And I'm praying that next year, by some miracle, that we'll have a field on campus. So there's a lot of exciting things going on that I can't really talk about right now, but we'll see what happens.
Well, good. Well, it was really nice to see you guys practicing out there. I love to see all the work that you're putting in out there. You're really committed to this program. I can see that plain as day. I'll be out here on a Saturday morning, and you'll be over there digging holes. It was just awesome to see from a new baseball coach, to be honest with you. And we also have your wife, Mandy Bezzaretti, up here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. That's been Coach Bezzaretti and the St. Michael baseball team. Remember to join them as they start their season next February. And Coach Bezzaretti in his first year. We're looking for big things. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too.
Coles Murphy, Glover & Associates has been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 24 years. CMG&A has experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, with offices in Mobile and Memphis, Tennessee. The engineers at CMG&A are ready to make your next engineering project a success. Call 251-433-1611 or email cmg-a.com.
Go ahead.
Beckett Card, JJPR Agency, 32nd. JJPR Agency is passionate about helping businesses build and elevate their brand. Whether it's public relations, social media strategy, logo design, website development, or comprehensive advertising and marketing campaigns. Our team of PR pros has more than 100 years of combined experience partnering with clients to effectively and consistently reach your customers and grow their bottom line. Let us help tell your story. Learn more at jjpragency.com. Our mission at Southern Endodontics is to provide exceptional endodontic care grounded in Christian values. We are dedicated to treating each patient with compassion, integrity, and respect, while delivering advanced, personalized dental treatments. Our goal is to reflect Christ's love through our work and ensure every visit is a comforting experience. At our endodontic practice, we blend expert care with Christian compassion. Call 251-414-3031 or visit southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the beaches on Highway 59 South across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and his staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900 or visit amcgulfcoast.com today. Go Cardinals.
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control.
Sorry, go right ahead. Go right into it.
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Weed Solutions Plus is your true locally owned one-stop shop. Call Weed Solutions Plus today at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customer and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3 is located at the Loop in Midtown. Call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
It's the red one, right? Oh, we're on zero. We are live, gentlemen. Hey, gentlemen, we are live here back at the nest. Preparing for second half.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Cardinals to kick off here, start of the third quarter. A little bit funky here. Garcia's got the ball tilted at a weird angle. Faking the onside kick or an actual onside kick? A little bit of a sky kick. Onside, too predictable. Bounce down inside the 10. It'll be fielded by Kroll. Nowhere to go. He puts the brakes on. Oh, he's going to be pushed back. Can they get him in the end zone? No, they can't.
Oh, no.
He's going to break one tackle, too, and he is gone. 100-yard kick, 80-yard kick return, takes it to the end zone, and just like that, touchdown.
From safety
Aggies.
to touchdown.
Had him in the end zone. His elusiveness, shimmy shakes. 41-10, Aggies on top.
Not much you can do about that. When you have somebody that elusive and that quick, it's so hard to contain.
Yeah, just the story of missed tackles and turnovers. But Mr. Kroll is responsible for a lot of the missed tackles. That's not an accident. Cardinals have been kicking the ball in the end zone all night. Went with a little bit of a different approach.
I mean, this explains why we kept telling Patricio to keep kicking those touchbacks.
Yep, kick them out of the end zone. That'll back them up. PAT pending from the 15. Burnett on. Busy night. Busy leg. He's missed one so far. Bad snap. They're going to call fire. Junior Payne's there, and he'll just be smothered at the 20-yard line. Bad snap. Never had a chance.
Wow.
Cardinals trail 41-10. 11:35 to go here in the second.
I was going to say that's their second time going for two for the night, but like you said, I guess it was just a bad snap.
Cardinals need a bit of a boost and some energy here to at least try to get back in, make it respectable, trailing by 31.
True. What I've been noticing recently, Coach, is I've noticed their kickers. They have so many kicker changes so far. Like for the kickoffs, we've seen squib kicks, we've seen deep bombs, we've seen toe balls that have gone so fast, and we've seen missed extra points tonight too. Why do you think they're switching up all these kickers on us?
Nah, maybe a little change of pace. You've got Williams here again. If you look at his kicks, you know, one, I don't know if there's consistency. He lines up, big dude, strong leg probably, you know, 6 foot squirmer over the top. Next one, line drive deep. You know, I know you're going to get something hard and fast, but I'm not sure where it's going from the big man. As he'll hit the straight on toe approach. Huge size here, and he's going to drive it. Oh. Off that, see, that's what happens. The unpredictability, you're looking for something long and then get hit with a line drive within 10 yards. Fortunately, the Cardinals were able to hop on it. 1st and 10, almost at the 48-yard line.
I could tell from his approach that he was going to toe ball that one at us. You could tell he did not start far back from the kickoff. He just ran straight up and just jammed it with his big toe and hit one of our guys. We luckily jumped on top of it.
Kurth in motion. Give to Moss. He's going to follow Kurth. 1, maybe 2. That'll be second long here for the Cardinals' opening drive in the second half.
Jackson's defensive line is massive. Me and Franklin were walking down to get some trash bags over by the field house, and we saw them leaving out the locker room. There were some giant kids there. They were so tall, so big. They've got to be a problem for our offensive line to handle.
Oh, absolutely. That's the biggest line that we faced all year, consistently across. Multiple 260 or 75 pounders. Quick screen to Jones. Jones will take it. He'll be hit out across the 50-yard line, where that will bring up 3rd and 2 with 10:39 to go here in the third quarter.
I'm sorry, Coach Rivers right now is thinking that kicking that field goal was a mistake, that we should have gone for it and give ourselves more of a chance.
Time will tell, Finn. 2 down territory right here, 3rd and 1. Quick give to Moss. He'll plant his foot, lean forward, cut out across the 40. He'll drag a couple of Aggie defenders with him to the 38-yard line, where he will have a Cardinal first down.
You know, this game I'd like to see some catches get to number 11. He's just been wide open a lot of the time. I don't know, just Gunner hasn't seen him or whatever, but I feel like he's been opening a lot. We need to force it into him occasionally.
9:47 to go here in the third. Cardinals need a quick strike. Rivers rolls left, flushed out of the pocket. He'll just throw that one away. 2nd and 10.
That's a smart one to throw away there. He had so many guys on him. Nobody was really open.
One thing I want to say is that the mood of the game has definitely changed a lot. You know, our first drive we scored, it was 7-7, and then since then it's kind of been dull. It's really been quiet here in the Nest. Something we really haven't seen all season.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Franklin.
2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Jones in motion. Rivers drops back.
That looks like an early hit there.
Yeah, that was an early hit and tackle. They're going to say the ball was tipped, which will bring up 3rd and 10. No call. 9:02 to go. Running clock here in the third.
Noah Moss looked a little shooken up after that play, shaking his leg. He looks like he's walking off fine now.
Third and 10. Play clock down to 10. 9. Lavoie in the backfield. A little underthrown, in and out of the hands of Tomlinson. That'll bring up 4th and long for the Cardinals.
Coach Rivers looking fired up on the sidelines there. But on a side note, Frank, I personally have not seen much from Noah Moss from this this whole game so far. What have our rushing stats been so far?
Yeah. Well, for Noah Moss, he's had 117 yards, but really this half he hasn't really had much. Probably about 20 yards.
Nice. What are the total rushing yards for our team?
We have 157 yards. My bad, 101 yards.
Not great on us.
Aggies show heavy pressure. They come with a blitz. Rivers looks. He's going to Welcome back to the nest where the Aggies are in control, 48-10, third quarter, 7:06 to go. Waiting the kick from Williams. Toe ball. He'll drive it hard, take a couple of bounces off the feet of Smith. Smith will cut and be down at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. 7:01 to go here in the third.
We waited way too long for that return. We let it take too many bounces from the catch up. I think we just could have catched it earlier and just run. I mean, it didn't even hit us at the end.
Cardinals in dire need of a score here in the third quarter. 7:01 to go. Turnovers and missed tackles. Rivers rolls right. They're going to roll the pocket right. Nothing there. He'll sell that one out of bounds, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
We're just not getting great looks. Don't like what I'm seeing here from offense and defense.
Yeah, the Aggies have been able to hold Gunner to 158 yards and 50% completion rate.
Not his best night.
6:30 to go. Rivers drops back. He will be sacked down inside the 20-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd and long. And there comes a flag. Looks like we're going to have some kind of personal foul.
Of these plays, you can see why Jackson's number 1 in 4A. They are incredible. Their only loss went to Saraland, I believe. I mean, that's incredible the way that they're playing so far. Because we're a good team, but they are just incredible. They're explosive. They are definitely making a run in the playoffs this year.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Aggies. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals. Ball on the 21-yard line. Excellent point, Finn. You know, one thing, St. Michael only having a school for 9 to 10 years, football competitive program for 6 or 7 years. Hey, you're the new kids on the block. You would hope a team that's had football for, 100 years or whatever would be in control of the game, coming to play the new kids on the block. That'll be just short on the pass to Moss, where that will bring up 4th down and 3 or 4. 5:57 to go here in the third. Robert Watson, top of your screen. They're just going to do a quick punt, nobody back. Rivers with a kick. It will bounce and roll down inside around the 35-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 for the Aggies. First and 10 for the Aggies, 36-yard line. Kroll in the backfield with Duckworth. They'll fake the give. Duckworth roll left. Nothing there. Cut right. Under pressure. He'll throw it. He's got his man wide open, in and out of the hands of Kroll. And that will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Aggies.
Can't believe how he got that one off. He was brung down by one leg in the backfield and was just able to throw the pass super well, though had to jump for it, incomplete, though, off the hands.
Cardinals defense in dire need of a stop here with 5:10 to go here in the third. Quick give to Kroll. He's up the middle. He'll cut left. He's going to juke, make a man miss. He's off to the races. He's past the third one.
I thought I saw some holding there. There's some flags coming in.
Flag on the play. Looks like they're hold on the far sideline.
Though, that was what I was saying earlier. 13's been hitting those holes so hard, and we've been unable to tackle. I mean, we got to do something to change. They're going to blow us out even more.
Yep, he is so quick and agile, just making people look silly out there.
I mean, now I really hope he comes to Auburn and plays for us.
Yep, speaking of help, Auburn in need of a little help as well. You heard young Finn. Send help. Auburn needs help. SOS. For now, I think y'all need a quarterback, Finn.
Definitely.
Or at least one that doesn't throw 3 interceptions a game.
I think we should have Gunnar Rivers in.
Holding on the Aggies.
That'll back it up for the Aggies to the 45-yard line.
From the spot of the foul, second down.
That'll bring up second long. 4:44 to go here in the third.
Did you just move that camera?
Change of pace. Couple of new players in. New running back in the backfield. Quick give. Out across. 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up third and long.
That runner looks like their Huck Samraglia. I mean, he looks tiny compared to all of them, but he's probably like 5'7", 5'8". He hits the holes hard from what I've seen from this play, number 28. He just seems like he's trying, giving his all, and I appreciate that.
Duckworth drops. He looks. Nobody's there. Showing patience.
All the time in the world.
He's going to just heave this one up to Chapman. Jump ball. In and out of the hands of Chapman over 2 Cardinal defenders. And that will bring up third and long. Or second long, excuse me. That was Gavin Jackson, the senior 5'5", 150 running back who had checked in and spelled Mr. Kroll. Orbit motion. Duckworth fakes the give, calls his own number. He steps up, rolls left, and he will show those wheels, pick up 6 or 7 on the play. That will bring up third and 4 to 5.
Looks like he restrained himself from going up the sideline there and possibly getting a few extra yards, but taking a hit.
.316. Quick give to Kroll. He'll go left guard, off tackle, out across the 45, down inside the 40, where he will have a Aggie first down, and more importantly, keep that clock moving here late in the third with 2:57 to go. The Aggies lead 48-10.
First down.
Quick hitter out to Gordon. Gordon breaks the tackle. It's a foot race to the end zone. Touchdown, Duckworth to Gordon, and that will put them up 54-10 to go. 2 minutes, third quarter. PAT pending.
We just got to wrap up there. I mean, number 4 had the sideline wide open, but we had a man who's able to lay a lick but could not wrap up. You know, those shoulder pad hits won't always knock you off your balance. You really got to grab around the legs to bring a person down.
Missed tackles, the story of the night, as we've discussed earlier, but in all fairness, Jackson has created a lot of those problems. Burnett, he's missed 2 tonight, or missed 1 with a bad hold. The kick is up, and it is good, 55-10, 2:20 to go here in the third. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
JJPR Agency is passionate about helping business and elevate their brands through PR, website development, branding, and advertising. Our creative problem solvers and content creators are ready to tell your story and grow your business. Visit jjpragency.com. Go Cardinals.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
Hey everybody, Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Give us a call today at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals.
Hello and welcome back to the Nest, where your Cardinals are playing the Jackson Aggies. We are losing the match against the number 1 team in 4A region of Alabama. Lining up to kick off to us, Cardinals trailing 55-10. Looks like an onside kick there, slide into the turf, as it would bring up first down around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it really seems that they found something in this ground ball, this squib kick, that they've really been able to attach onto this ball game.
Mm-hmm. It's not a very far kick, but it does get the job done. Gunner takes from the backfield, hands it off to Kamar J. Kamar J just wrapped up in the backfield by his neck, taken down, loss of 3 on the play.
Hand off to number 21, Kamar J. Lavoy. Second down.
Yeah, this O-line is not something we've seen all season. They've not had their best game.
Gunner takes it from the backfield, passes it to Tucker Tomlinson. What a catch. And they're calling it complete. Wow, that was an amazing play by Tucker there. He dove in for that with the Jackson defender all over him, and that was an amazing one.
Yeah, great ball plays by Gun Rivers there.
The third quarter, due to technical difficulties, we will not be shutting off the lights.
Third and about 4. Gunner Rivers, single set backfield. Looks like he got somebody to jump, and there come the flags. That should be an automatic first down for your Cardinals at the 49.
Yeah, and speaking of penalties, that was the 13th penalty of the game for the Aggies for 130 yards.
They have been playing very sloppy today. Lots of personal fouls, unsportsmanlike conducts. Lots of chippy penalties like that have been just not going for them.
Yeah, well, St. Michael.
Gunner all low in the backfield, trying to avoid the sack, has to run out. Looks like he's going to heave the ball. He heaves it, and it's well out of bounds.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And the third quarter comes to the end. Your Cardinals trailing 55-10. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Ever been inside a manufactured home?
You mean a trailer house?
No, man. I mean a house built inside a facility, energy efficient and totally customizable. If you have never seen one, you need to go to Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast.
I know them. Highway 59 in Loxley.
Dr. Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com.
Coach Sella, what's it looking like from your view right now?
Good to see you, Jerry. Hey, I mean, a couple plays early on, and this thing could look a little bit different. But obviously, they got some really good athletes over there. They got the back who is about as good as they come in the country, and then obviously the quarterback making plays outside the pocket too. So a little more pressure, things might be a little different. But shoot, we were in the thing early. A couple turnovers, a couple things early. If we could find a way to make those go the other way, this might have been a different outcome.
I know that missed that missed snap or whatever happened. Yeah. It seemed like it turned. We were driving and happening all of a sudden, you know.
Yeah,
but that's but thank you, Coach Sella. Hey, we like getting you on every time. We tell the folks in California hello.
Yeah, hello everybody. Miss you guys. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, we're back.
What you just heard. What you just heard was the interview with Coach Sella from Mr. Jerry Marlowe.
Yeah, Coach Sella, Mr. Dan Sella. He's kind of the team photographer for the football games, kind of all St. Michael athletics. He tries to make it as much as he can. He's Brody Sella's father, also the father of Tyler Sella, a great St. Michael veteran who now plays at Benedictine College in Kansas.
2nd and 10 for the Cardinals here. 11:53 to go. Ball at the 49.
Bad snap.
High snap. Loss of 7 or 8 on the play. That will bring up 3rd and long. When it rains, it pours.
You're right about that one. I just feel like we're playing very sloppy today. I mean, we're not playing as chippy as Jackson is with all the personal fouls and sportsmanlike conducts, etc. But I feel like we're getting these bad snaps, lose control, some of these really quick penalties, stuff like that we need to cut down on.
3rd and 20. Rivers drops back. Heavy pressure. He's going to sling it across to Tomlinson. Just behind the receiver, and that will bring up 4th and long. Or should I say 4th and Orange Beach.
Gunner is now 14 for 30 for completions this game. Not his best performance. He's usually around the 60-70 range. We just haven't seen a ton from him this game, nor the receivers. We just altogether have not played an amazing game.
Play clock down to 12. Game clock at 10:28. Pressure on. Rivers steps up in the pocket. He's got Jones, but that will be just short of the first down, and that will be a turnover on downs. After a nice pickup of about 15 or 16, but unfortunately not enough for the first. Aggies will take over.
It was a very good catch by Brady Jones, though, as he went down his knees and was able to scoop it in. It looked like his left arm one-handed. That's not the only one-handed catch we've seen from him this year. At the W.S. Neal game a couple weeks back, he caught one in the air, very high, at least jumped 1.5 feet, was able to secure it and get a toe tapper to gain in bounds.
Quarterback change for the Aggies. Jay Morris, the 5'11", 170 freshman, is in at QB. Morris is going to drop. Nothing there. He's going to tuck the ball. He's going to want to run it. He'll get out to the 50-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds, and that will bring up 2nd down and 5.
Looks like Jackson's bringing their backups at this point. And I don't blame them. They're winning by a lot. They might as well get the young guys a little chance to play in a real game here at the Nest. I mean, it's a nice atmosphere that you want to have here. Good thing to start playing in.
Shotgun formation for Morris. He's going to fake the give. He's going to throw across. He'll have it completed across the 45 down to the 42. 1st down for Jackson.
I feel like that might have been a read there because that was a very nice choice by the quarterback. If he handed that off, the entire blocking line was just getting overcome with Cardinals because we called it a nice blitz package. But thankfully he threw it out over the top and they got the 1st down.
Aggies look to go quick. They give it to Jackson. He'll be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage, lose 2 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd and long, something you haven't seen much tonight. They've played in front of the distance marker all night. Morris drops. He's looking for his receiver in and out of the hands, and that will bring up 3rd down and 13. 8:24 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Not many 3rd and longs from Jackson. Normally we're seeing 3rd and short or not even 3rd down at all.
Jackson and Morris in the backfield. Trips receiver to the top. One at the bottom, they'll bring a man in motion. They're going to give to Jackson. He'll get out across. He'll be short. That'll bring up 4th and long. And let's see what the Aggies do. They leave their offense on the field.
Looks like they're going to pull Phillip Rivers, and they're going to go for it here. Play it risky.
It's 4th down.
Fourth and 10 for the Aggies. 7:38 to go. Morris drops back. Quick kick coming. He'll get the kick off. It'll go sideways and spin out of bounds around the 32-33 where the Cardinals will start. 1st and 10, 7:20 to go. Trailing 55-10 here late in the 4th at home.
That was the only punt or turnover on downs from the entire night. All the other ones have been touchdowns except for the kneel down to end the first half. I mean, wow, Jackson's offense has been electric this game.
Yes, they have. Electrifying and going through their schedule. I don't see another loss on the schedule. You know, I would love to see them play Saraland again right now. Quick gift to Lavoie. Plants his foot, stiff arms. Out across, he'll have the first down. But, you know, the growth from week 1 until, you know, here we are at this week, I would love to have seen that game played now versus the opening game.
Yeah.
I don't know if my money's not on Jackson right now. Play clock down to 14, 6:15 to go, 4th quarter. Cardinals looking for a score. Quick give to Lavoie. He'll cut left, right, back across the 45 where he will pick up 2 or 3, and that will bring up 2nd and 6 or 7 as time is running off the clock here.
Kamar J. Lavoie, a former Bill Langford Memorial Player of the Week, is our elusive guy who we put down at the goal line to try and punch one in at the final second. So they were giving him some reps outside in the middle of the field. He played the first 3 games starting running back when Noah Moss was out, and now he's doing a great job.
Cardinals' quick turnaround time as they will play next Thursday at Mobile Christian in a key region matchup. Rivers looks. He's got Sella. He's going to step out of bounds. He'll pick up 5, and that should bring up 3rd and 2.
I'd like to say that Sella's been there a lot tonight. He's just been standing right there. He's been wide. Gunner's just been missing him recently. It's nice to see him get a catch there and be able to haul one in, get a lot of yardage.
Play clock at 26:25. Cardinals not in any hurry. Line of scrimmage to gain is around the 48. Quick give to Lavoie. Nothing there. He'll stretch it out left. He'll try to cut back right. He'll be met behind the line of scrimmage where he will lose maybe half a yard, and that will bring up 4th and short.
Looks like it's time to go for it.
Carry by number 21, Kamar J. Lavoie. 4th down.
You will.
Tomlinson, bottom of your screen. Jones in the slot underneath. Rivers looks. Quick out to Jones. He tucks his foot, plant. He'll get out across. He will have a Cardinal first down at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, 4:01 to go here for the Cardinals.
Brody with his great hands as always. Talking with his dad earlier, pregame interview. He got his great hands playing baseball. The hand-eye coordination really helped. Stopped playing middle school, got into football, and he's been making these great catches for us since the beginning of the season.
3:40 to go, 4th quarter. Play clock at 16:15. Cardinals held scoreless here in the entire second half, something we haven't seen all year. Rivers is going to roll right. Quick out to Tomlinson. Knee down, and he will pick up a couple of yards, and that will bring up 2nd and 5.
Franklin, how much have we seen from Tucker so far this game? I know in previous games he's done a lot better than he normally has today. I just don't think we've seen much from him. What have you got?
Yeah, Tucker Thompson only has 3 catches for 27 yards, with Brody Jones and 8 catches and 136 yards. So Brody's definitely been their Gunner's favorite target tonight.
Brody's been the main man.
Play clock under 10. Game clock at 2:49. They're going to give to Lavoie. He's going to follow his blocking. Out across the 35, 4:33. First down for the Cardinals.
I think they're giving them everything they got right here, running everything out of the tank, trying to punch one in before the game ends, making a more respectable loss.
Rivers looking for Tomlinson. Underthrown just a bit off the Jackson defender's hands. Incomplete. That will bring up 2nd and 10. 2:04 to go. Running clock here in the 4th.
Almost intercepted there. Seeing how many interceptions today, Franklin? 2 or 3?
Yeah, Gunner has, let's see, 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions. And then a bad snap or a mishandled snap.
Yeah, there's been 2 mishandled snaps this game. One that the Aggies have recovered and one that Sago recovered.
Looks like the exact
Looking for Jones, a little bit of a jersey pull. Flag coming, and that will be little PI on the play. Jones on the out and up. DB grabbed a little bit of jersey right there, and they're going to whistle him for the foul.
Brody ran the exact same route that Tucker Tomlinson just did. They just switched out the receivers there. I guess they liked the look they were getting. Maybe the matchup was better if they put Brody there. But they were able to get a good throw there. It just looks like he was grabbed with the jersey.
First and 10 for the Cardinals. 1:15 on the play clock. Ball at the 14. Rivers is looking for Jones. Oh, what a grab.
What a snag.
Backside shoulder. Jones grabbed it out of the air. Acrobatic catch. Amazing.
Wow.
Here's one of your top 10 plays right there. Amazing catch. 52 seconds to go. First down for the Cardinals. 1st and goal. Ball at the 3-yard line.
Now, Coach BD, has Brody Jones won the Billy Langford Memorial Belt yet?
I believe so. Rivers is going to throw it away quick, trying to go back. I know we've had Kamarje and Noah and Gunner
Tomlinson
and Brody
and
Tomlinson.
I believe Brody was the last person to earn it on the homecoming on the 2 weeks ago. We had a bye week last week. It's been a while since we played some football at the Nest, and I believe Brody Jones was the last person to receive the belt.
2nd and 3 for the Cardinals. Clock down to 12 seconds. Cardinals just looking to score here. Lavoie will do that. He will punch it in, get the Cardinals on the board as time is running out, and that will do it. 55-16 is your final here at the Nest. Number 1, Jackson walks away with a win. But the Cardinals can take that momentum. Last drive of the game as they will head to Mobile Christian Thursday night. You have been watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit PickeringBuilding.com for more updates.
Clear Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction services.
We're watching. There's a commercial up right now, Jerry. If you catch him, I'll get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pick up your trash and deposit it.
I was right on the 50-something points. I was just wrong on our end. Gosh, man, turnovers.
Oh, we're back and we're live for some reason. Okay. Well, we're back to the post game. The commercial cut off early on me there. I'm not sure why. More than a couple of technical difficulties tonight that we've had to work through, but we've been able to get through them. We got your broadcast off to you, hopefully. But we did lose to Jackson tonight. No other way to put it. A score of, tell me the score again. They've already taken off the thing.
55-16.
55-16. And it might have been worse than that, to be honest with you.
Tony, I got to
could
say,
not get going.
I was wrong in my prediction. I had the Cardinals 50-something to 40.
7 p.m.
Unfortunately, didn't go that way. Mistakes here and there. But, you know, hey, at the end of the day, there's a reason why Jackson's ranked number 1.
Yeah.
They're good.
That was evident tonight.
All right, let's look for Coach Rivers and Jerry. We don't know that that's going to happen, but we're going to look for it.
Thursday, October 10th. Mobile Christian.
Thursday.
Jerry's out there.
So we're going to have 2 Thursday games, huh?
Yes.
Hold on, y'all. Get me.
Jerry at the
Jerry's
35,
the
34,
story.
30, 25, 20, and Marlowe scores.
He's in there.
Wow. Look at all the news reporters interviewing Coach Rivers.
Yeah, and he went out of our range is what he did. He ran down the field and out of our range.
Yeah, I mean, but they're both. The one down here was going to make 20 to 17.
Yeah, he's out of range. That's no good.
It's okay.
That's all right. We apologize for that. We'll keep an eye open down there again. Mr. Franklin Cash, we do need to discuss a player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Gunner he had 200 yards, but he was 200 yards, but he was 20 for 37. I mean, the one player that kind of sticks out to me is Bray Jones, 8 catches, 136 yards. Overall, just Sandbach just didn't really have a very good game. It's really hard. It's really hard to choose one player that kind of stood out. But I'd probably say Bray Jones again, just based off stats. He's kind of made this game memorable for me.
All right. Well, Mr. Finn Larch, your thoughts?
I mean, when you lose that bad to a team, it's kind of hard to find what really stood out. I mean, Noah Moss, 117 yards for 15 attempts. Not a great game from him, but a good game nonetheless.
We could try Mason's camera.
Also, for receiving, we got Brody Jones, 136 for 8, average of 17, long of 45, and a touchdown. I think I'm going to have to give it to him. I don't think there's anybody who did any better. And honestly, I just didn't see much from the Cardinals tonight. I just think overall we played a sloppy game on defense and offense. I just think we could have done better and made a more respectable loss.
What say you?
I will go with Mr. Electricity, Brody Jones. Beautiful over-the-shoulder catch down here. Snagged one out of the air, and I'm going with Jones.
All right. And Finn, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I said Brody Jones, too.
So the three of you said Jody Bones, so I'm somehow going to have to override that or something. Let's take a break and talk about it. You've been watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile County, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspections. If your red light is on, make sure to call Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850-2015 or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals!
JJPR Agency is passionate about helping business and elevate their brands through PR, website development, branding, and advertising. Our creative problem solvers and content creators are ready to tell your story and grow your business. Visit jjpragency.com. Go Cardinals!
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
Clear Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience: reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
Hey everybody! Weed Solutions Plus is your locally owned and operated lawn beautification, household pest control, termite inspections, mosquito control, and rodent control company. Give us a call at 251-586-6640. Go Cardinals!
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be a part of the St. Michael's Postgame Show. We have been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910.
Dr. Frank Kerbel is the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for gentle, high-quality root canal treatments where your comfort and faith are our top priorities. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry, where every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com.
Well, welcome back, Cardinal fans, to the nest where you saw your St. Michael Cardinals fall tonight, 55-16 to Jackson. Oh, that was like somebody cutting my arm while I said that. We were 5-0, but we did lose to the number one team in the state. And Finn said it throughout the broadcast, I think once or twice actually, that they're the number one team in the state for a reason in 4A. They have playmakers, and they played well tonight. Regarding our player of the game, we had Jack McCormick back on the camera again tonight. How you doing, Jack? You're on the blue right there. Let me see. How are you doing tonight, Jack?
I'm doing great.
What did you see out there from a camera angle?
Well, from what I was seeing out there, someone who stood out to me tonight was Noah Moss, number 4, I believe. He was playing both defense and offense tonight, and he was an absolute beast. I don't know how many rushing yards he had, but I think it was close to 200. I'm not too sure.
Finn, pull that. Or Franklin, what does he say? What does it got?
Yeah. I know he had 100 at the half. 117. Okay, my bad. But that man was an absolute beast tonight. So he has my vote for player of the game.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jack McCormick. All right. Well, there you have it. We had 3 votes. Now, wait a minute. Finn said he might want to change his vote. Finn, what do you got?
I think I might want to change my vote to Patricio Garcia, our kicker. He kicked a field goal tonight, 23-yard field goal. He had some great kickoffs. He did so many touchbacks this past game and for the rest of the season. I'm going to have to switch my vote to Patricio, and he made the extra point, 4 points for tonight.
Well, that is a good number of points for Patricio, but, man, as far as adding to the game and the effort that he put into it, I can't go with that. My goodness. Gunnar Rivers, he did not have the best game of his career, that's for sure. He was 20 out of 37 for 217 yards.
Yeah, and Mr. Chairman, let me say something real quick. I don't think that his completion rate kind of explained his game. He had a pretty decent game in the very first half, and then I think towards the end of the game he's kind of just tossing up go balls and stuff. But in the end, Sam Out came out with the L, and Jackson did come out with a win. So we'll see what happens.
Was all 3 of our turnovers? 2 of them I know were interceptions. Were all 3 interceptions?
No, one was a fumble.
One was a fumble.
That was over the head, wasn't it?
Bad snap.
Man, and he did make a good point about Brody Jones. Noah Moss, Jack did, going both ways tonight and playing well both ways. There's no question about that. He had a good amount of effort. He had 21 yards receiving and 117 yards rushing against Noah Moss. Brody Jones, 136 yards and a touchdown. Man, Noah didn't get into the end zone tonight, and Brody did. I'm going to give that lean to Brody because he got that TD.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Brody Jones, 2 weeks in a row as the player of the week. Awesome for Brody, no doubt. Where do we go from here, BD?
I think you've got to focus on the last drive of the game. You scored a touchdown, and forget the rest and focus on Mobile Christian Thursday night. That drops us to 3-1 in the region, 5-1 overall. You're still in great shape. Focus on Mobile Christian, and then the next couple of games, one at a time. That'll leave us region games with Orange Beach and
that's really it.
Yeah, I think that's
it. That should be it. Yeah, because we go to Pensacola
And UMS.
UMS, right, for the last game of the season. And now Mobile Christian next week is a Thursday night game. I think BD called that a couple weeks earlier than anybody else. And also UMS Wright has been moved to a Thursday night too, is because it's a game of the week. So a lot going on the rest of the season. Who's coming in there? Mason. Finn, give Mason your headset. This is Mason Maldonis. He's been running the camera down in the end zone for us tonight, camera number 3. Go ahead and step over just a couple shots there. We'll get you in the shot. Tell us what you thought from the end zone perspective and what you might vote for a player of the game.
I thought that St. Michael didn't have any what's the word?
Juice.
Yeah.
Juice or drive.
Yeah, any drive. They just kind of gave up, I guess, after the second half.
I don't know about gave up, but they got the wind taken out of them. That's for sure. They started a lot stronger than they finished. But they did do a good job on that last drive. Coming at you down there in the end zone, did the weather be all right for you?
Yep.
Is our camera still working? Good.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, Mason, for helping out tonight. And again, your Brody Jones was your player of the game. Just looking around the area right now, Bayside Academy beating Hillcrest 7-6. This is coming off of Max Prep, so you never know if it's correct or not. But I do show Orange Beach beating Escambia County 24-6. That surprises me, BD.
That does.
That's a surprising one.
Orange Beach, they weren't all that great last year, and then honestly, I'm surprised. They beat W.S. Neal, and now they're beating Escambia County. Kudos to them. I think St. Michael will probably come out with the dub for their. Maybe probably. I'd say St. Michael's 9-1 this season. I say they can win every game the rest of the season, but. Yeah, they're definitely going to look out for more than they did last year against Orange Beach.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker for me to have Orange Beach over Escambia County, if that score is correct.
If the score, and it looks like it is, actually. It's got the good quarter on it, and it has been going up throughout the day. So somebody is actually inputting the score. And then the other score that kind of pops out at me, Pensacola Catholic. The only thing I know about them is they're 4-1, but they are beating Mobile Christian 21-6 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
So Mobile Christian has taken a bit of a dive. They started out the season, just everybody had great expectations for Mobile Christian, especially since they came off a state championship. But as anybody knows, Coach BD will tell you, this is high school, and players, come and go. Sometimes you're looking for a goalkeeper, and one of them stands out and is there for 4 or 5 years, and some years you can't find a goalkeeper for nothing.
That's right.
This year we've got some really good players. Kind of did a little trip up here tonight against Jackson. One other thing that just popped out at me, W.S. Neal 32, Satsuma 26. Now Satsuma was holding on to W.S. Neal there within a touchdown with just a couple minutes left. So a couple of surprising scores out there tonight. But again, Mobile Christian is not looking up to the hype that it was at the beginning of the season. Doesn't mean they're not dangerous. Doesn't mean that they don't have playmakers. So we got to prepare for that, and on a short week since it's a Thursday night game. Any final thoughts there, Mr. Franklin, on the night?
Yeah, nuke Cheppy. That's all I got to say. You got to begin again.
Good point.
You got another game next week. You got to keep going. You got 4 more games. You can't stop here. You can't let a big loss against Jackson, the #1 team in the state, get you down. You got to keep going. Go Cardinals.
Mr. Finn.
Take out their running back, and it'd been a much closer game. He was so elusive, so fast, broke all of our tackles. Not that we tackled well tonight.
We thought we had him for a safety.
And he ran it back 100 yards for a touchdown.
Boy, BD, your final thought.
Nail on the head. When you go back and look at the missed opportunities on both sides of the ball, I think you take notice of it, file it away, don't live on it. Could be a totally, completely different game. And focus on Mobile Christian. Get back in the win column. You're in the driver's seat, and then you have Orange Beach at home on the 26th or 27th. By the way, that night the girls' soccer team will be running the concession stand here at St. Michael, and clinch your number 2 playoff spot and host a playoff game for the first time in school history at home here at the Nest.
There you go. That is still all our goals are out in front of us, with the exception of going undefeated and beating Jackson. We still can host a playoff game. It really looks, unless something happens between Mobile Christian and Orange Beach, it looks as though we'll make the playoffs. We're 3-1 now in the region, and only 7 teams in the region. So it looks as though we'll make the playoffs. I will say something that kind of echoes what BD said, and that's what Coach Rivers said in his interview, if you listen to it. He said, don't let Jackson beat you twice. Don't get down because they beat you tonight, and then you lose next week because you just can't get over it. You got to get over it. You got to get past it. If you want to go sit in the locker room right now for the next half hour, bury your head in your hands and just feel bad, but then get up, take a shower, go home, and start studying for next Thursday. That's what you got to do to make a successful season, because you're not going to win every game every year. Going undefeated is an unusual event. Ask Jackson. They're ranked number 1, and they're not undefeated. So it's a hard thing to do, and not everybody does it every year. We didn't do it. No big deal. We can still go 9-1.
Which is incredible.
That would be an incredible season. No one would sit back and say, oh, if it wasn't for that loss of Jackson. We would be saying, we're 9-1. We're going, we're hosting a playoff game. Everything is perfect with the world. So that's all we got to do. You heard it here first.
Yep.
That's true. All right. Well, thank you very much, Cardinal Nation, for joining us here for the Jackson game tonight. Remember to join in next week as we take on Mobile Christian on a Thursday night. That'll be the 6:30 Emerald Homes pregame show. We will be set and ready. You'll have Coach BD, Franklin Cash, and hopefully Finn Larch to join us here at the booth, and we'll be ready for you here on the WCN. Again, thank you for joining us. You've been watching Cardinal football on the WCN. Have a good night.
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be part of the St. Michael Postgame Show. We've been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910. Go Cardinals.
Have you ever been inside a manufactured home?
You mean a trailer house?
No, man. I mean a house built inside a facility, energy efficient and totally customizable. If you have never seen one, you need to go to Emerald Homes of the Gulf Coast.
I know them. Highway 59 in Loxley.
Coles, Murphy, Glover & Associates has been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 24 years. CMG&A has experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more. With offices in Mobile and Memphis, Tennessee, the engineers at CMG&A are ready to make your next engineering project a success. Call 251-433-1611 or email cmg-a.com.
Dang.
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call 251-476-4643. Go Cardinals.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.